Crew Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize me, this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, Trae, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, stay calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know who it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the blue and orange skies. You already know what it is, man. Knicks basketball Wednesday night, man. Thank you guys for tapping in on this live watch along live stream. Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks from Madison Square Garden in New York City, part of the NBA Cup. This is the knockout round. So the winner of this game will get to play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday to go to, and if they win that, they'll play for the NBA Cup championship. I believe that'll be on Tuesday night. But first things first, Knicks got to take care of business at home against the Atlanta Hawks, man. First of all, I want to thank everybody for tapping in, man, from YouTube, Twitter, all social media platforms to the Man-Cave podcast, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms. And also, man, the link is in the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content, man. Basketball, boxing, baseball, football, UFC, MMA, you name it, we got it, man. And also subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So, man, without further ado, man, we're going to get into tonight, man. Knicks versus Hawks coming up. Tip-off should be off in a couple of minutes, man. Can't wait for this to get started. Knicks coming into this game 15-9 on the season. They just beat the Toronto Raptors in Toronto, 113-108. But before then, they lost at home to the Detroit Pistons, which I know everybody thought, that was a dub, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, it happens. So Knicks coming in at 15-9, man. Hawks coming in at 13-12. They just lost to the Denver Nuggets, but before then they had won 6 in a row. So they've been playing great basketball. So it should be a great game tonight. As always, Trae Young will be in the building against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden, the villain. You know what I'm saying, as he's known in New York and stuff like that. Well, we'll see if, his ice Trae, if, the Knicks will cool him off tonight, man. So, like I said, the tip-off is about to start, man. Also, man, welcome my other hosts coming in the building, man. D, what's going on, bro? Ready for this night?
Get ready for this big blue game.
Ready for the Knicks and the Hawks, man, from Madison Square Garden. Also, the starting lineups is going to be for the Knicks will be Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. And for the Atlanta Hawks, it's going to be Trae Young, of course. It's going to be Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Risacher, the rookie, Jalen Johnson, and Clint Capella for the Atlanta Hawks. So these guys will be ready to play tonight. Like I said, Knicks owe the Hawks a payback because, the Hawks beat the Knicks in Atlanta on the road last month. I was at that game. Hawks won that one 121-116. The game was close throughout and stuff like that. It came down to like the last couple of minutes of the game. Knicks had a lead, but they were unable to hold the lead, and the Hawks end up scoring most of some more points at the end of the game to take that victory. So the Knicks will be looking for a payback, man. But first things first with the Knicks against the Hawks, man, Knicks got to come out fast. They got to come out, rebound the ball and make some shots because, like I said, the last 4 or 5 games, they come out sluggish with slow starts and We can't have that, man. Got to get off to a fast start against this team, the Atlanta Hawks. They're going to be looking to score some points. So this is a team you don't want to fall behind too early or far enough, because guess what? They could blow you out, man. So D, you ready for this game, man? But they about to tip it off. Clint Capella
Tipped off.
is about to go up against Karl Anthony Towns, who's coming in with 13 straight double-doubles. You know what I'm saying? So he's been playing great basketball. The tip is up, and the Hawks got the ball. All right. Trae Young with the ball. Cross half court. Still have the ball over to Jalen Johnson. Over to Dyson Daniels. Back to Trae Young. His floater in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Leading the break. Over to Mikal Bridges for his elbow three. Good. Knicks up 3-0. All right, that's what we need. Some fast start. Johnson inbounds to Trae Young. Young guarded by Bridges. Young down the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns over to Brunson. Over to Mikal Bridges in the corner to OG Anunoby. His shot is blocked. Got back, but Bridges has it back out to Brunson, and he turns the ball over. Come on, Knicks got to take care of the ball too. That's another thing. Got to start taking care of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes unforced turnovers got to lessen that. You know, all the stars in the front row. You know what I'm saying, at this game. All right, Hawks inbound. Johnson to the rookie Rashad, and it'll be out of bounds. It should be Knicks ball. All right, so like I said, this is the Hawks. So I expect this to be a fast-paced, up-and-down game, you know what I'm saying? So Knicks going to have to get back on defense in transition. Hawks inbound to Jalen Johnson from the corner. His shot hits the side of the glass over to OG Anunoby, and here comes the Knicks. Over to Brunson. Down the lane, back out to Towns. Towns looking. Down the lane. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson, and here comes Johnson. Out to the rookie Versace for the three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Johnson in the lane. His floater is up and no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Looked like Bridges was held by what's his name? All right, Brunson around the town screen at the top of the key. Brunson, step back, three-point shot up and good. All right, Knicks up 6-0. That's what I'm talking about. Off to a fast start. Hawks with the ball. Trae Young with the ball. Young out to the rookie. Zachariah back out to Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels with the ball to the rookie. And he shot no good. Rebounded by Towns. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Bridges. Guarded by Young. Bridges in the lane. His shot is up and no good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby to Mikal Bridges for his free throw line shot. No good. Rebounded by Clint Capella. And here comes the Hawks. 6-0 Knicks. Capella over to Trae Young for a three. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. Out to Josh Hart on the break. And the pass is deflected. Oh, that would have been an easy deuce for Mikal Bridges.
It's a good start by these dudes. It's gotta just be crisp passing. You know what I mean? Keep it clean.
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just like, hey, man, don't telegraph these passes, man. Make some good, sharp passes. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson out to Bridges. Guarded by Towns around us. I'm guarded by Young around the Towns screen. Bridges now guarded by Capella. Looking for Towns. Over to Towns. Guarded by Johnson. Towns, this corner three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Clint Capella. And here comes the Hawks. Over to Jalen Johnson. Johnson, guarded by Brunson. Down the lane to Trae Young for his floater in the lane. Up and good. 6-2. All right, Knicks inbound. Josh Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Guarded by Young at the top of the key. Bridges down low to OG Anunoby in the lane to Karl Anthony Towns. His shot is up. No good. He got fouled. And foul time. How many times are you going to foul a dude?
Listen, these dudes gotta go up strong. It's like, yo, take OG, bounce and just power that joint, just straight over the top.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Like all the pump faking, 3 second, like this to get a turnover. Like, make a move. But I mean, good pass to Towns to get that foul.
Yeah, just like I said, man, you've seen a lot of games, man. It's like a lot of fouls. They don't be calling it, man. For both teams sometimes. Towns' first free throw is in and out. That's another thing. Knicks free throw shooting, man. They've been missing some free throws at the free throw line, man. In some other games, not shooting free throws good. All right, his next free throw is up and it's good. 7-2 Knicks. Hawks inbound. All right. Johnson inbounds to Trae Young. Young with the ball. Across the timeline. Guarded by Bridges out to the Dyson Daniels. Trae Young down the lane. Looking for the pass and is deflected, stolen by Mikal Bridges of the Knicks. And here comes the Knicks. Bridges guarded by Young over to Towns. Towns down the lane to Bridges backdoor and he lays it in. Good cut. 9-2 Knicks.
That's exactly what we need right there. All day. Open all day.
All day. Keep moving, man. Somebody got to cut. Somebody has to cut that. I mean, it's going to be open, man. If they playing. But see, the thing about it is how that's available though, because everybody is spread out. Everybody's spread out. Nobody clogging the lane, so that lane is open.
Nevertheless, it's forcing Trae Young to play defense on somebody.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean. Not having Bridges sit in that corner on the wing, just waiting for a pass for a three. You know what I mean? It forces him to play a bigger guy, which he can't play at all. He couldn't defend him. That's what I said. That cut, he couldn't stop him, even if he caught up to him.
Nope. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the advantage on that is like that too, and also they can get him in a post. If they could get that guy in the post, man, he's gonna foul you. You know what I'm saying? And you could tire him out. Tie them legs out. So
for sure.
Short on those point shots, he's gonna have like front end shots. You already know. So Knicks up 9-2, man, in this NBA Cup. Like I said, if the Knicks win, they'll play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. And the winner of that game will play for the championship for the NBA Cup championship Tuesday night. So the winner of this game plays the Bucks. The winner of the next game, which would be the Rockets and the Warriors, the winner of that game will play the Thunder Saturday also in Vegas. So the winners of these two games will be in Vegas on Saturday to play the Bucks and the Thunder, who will be waiting for them in Vegas. But if the Knicks lose this game, then Knicks will be playing. They'll be playing Sunday against the was it the Orlando? I think it's the Magics. I think they'll be playing Orlando or Dallas, one of them. I think it's Orlando. So
Orlando gets another shot even though they lost?
No. And that's just going to be a regular game. That's a regular game.
Okay. Then they're just out of the out of it.
It's just the guys the winners will be playing on Saturday in Vegas. Saturday. That's
right. Okay.
And then the winner of that game Saturday night from them two teams will play for the championship on Tuesday night in Las Vegas. And the winner of the NBA Cup, like I said before, gets $500,000. All players on the team, all 15 players on the team, everybody gets $500,000. So it's good. It's a good thing for the guys off the bench and guys, your rookies and G League guys and stuff like that, man. 500,000 is a nice little chump. You know what I'm saying?
It's a hefty check.
A hefty check.
Right around the holiday time too.
One lump sum. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean it's only 2 games on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the the NBA Cup, and then some games will be on tomorrow, like regular games will be on. So for the Knicks, you at home. Protect the home court. Let's keep it going. Like I said, let's keep this offense humming. Keep scoring. Let's get some rebound. Like I said, got to get a lot of rebounds. Got to get some stops. And like I said, just don't get too lackadaisical and stuff like that, man. Just keep the foot on the gas with these guys, man. Because like I said, the NBA is a game of runs. I don't care how big a lead you got. Teams will come back if you let them come back, man. And then because of the 3-point shooting, everybody come back now. All right, Hawks with the ball. Young with the ball guarded by Brunson over to the rookie Rashad over the lane, and his shot is blocked by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Josh Hart. Hart across the timeline. Hart down the lane to OG Anunoby for the dunk. Nice look. All right, Dyson Daniel inbounds to Jalen Johnson. Knicks up 11-2. Johnson around the Clint Capella screen. Johnson alley-oop to Clint Capella. Shot is up and good. 11-4. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Dyson Daniels over to Josh Hart. Hart at the top of the 3-point line, over to Karl Anthony Towns, over to Brunson, around the town screen. Brunson with the floater in the lane, up and good, and a foul. So Brunson will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. 13-4 Knicks, 7:36 left to go, early first quarter. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. He's another one that's been missing a lot of free throws too. He's like, hit one, miss one, hit one, miss one. You know what I'm saying? You got to get better with the free throws. Because, I mean, Knicks are leaving like 9-10 points a game, at the free throw line. And Brunson's free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Capella, over to Young. That's the thing, man. These guys been missing like a lot of free throws, bro. All right, Young down the lane, floater up to Clint Capella. Looking, throws out to Jalen Johnson. Johnson to Dyson Daniels in the lane for the floater, up and good. 13-6. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Dyson Daniels, over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to OG Anunoby for our elbow 3-point shot, up, no good. Rebounded by Capella, over to Trae Young. Young looking over to the rookie. He looked like he walked.
He traveled, didn't he? He definitely traveled.
Man, them guys over back to Dyson Daniels to Clint Capella for the dunk. They be letting a lot of teams get away with walks when they play the Knicks. I be seeing. I was like, how does these guys are walking right in front of you, bro?
He shuffled the hell out of his feet.
All right, Hart inbounds to Brunson. All right, Knicks in a little offensive stall right now. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson around the town screen, down to Josh Hart. Hart, Bridges cutting. Hart guarded by Johnson. Hart looking, passes out to OG Anunoby. OG down the lane, over to Hart, out to Brunson for his 3-point shot, and looked like it's a 24-second shot clock violation. Too much passing, bro. You gotta look at the time. You gotta look at the clock, man. It's hard again. It's like you gotta be ready to shoot that ball. All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson inbounds to Young. Young guarded by OG Anunoby at the top. Now guarded by Bridges. Young in the lane. His shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks are, like I said, Knicks haven't scored in the last couple of minutes. Over to Bridges. Runs over Bridges, over to Towns. Towns to Bridges, and they throw the ball out of bounds. Come on, man. Better passing. All right. 13-8. Knicks up. Hawks with the ball. Johnson over to Trae Young. Young in the lane. He walked.
Exactly. There was one extra step in there that was unnecessary.
Oh, my God. Towns over to Brunson. 13-10. Over to Josh Hart. Hart to Towns. Towns looking. Finds Josh Hart for his 3-point shot from the elbow. Good. 16-10. Josh Hart been hitting some threes lately. Johnson over to Trae Young. Young in the corner, DeAndre Hunter, who's in the game, and he is fouled by Josh Hart. And so the Knicks will be making some substitution. Look like Deuce McBride will come in, and DeAndre Hunter look like he'll be going at the free throw line. He's another one that's been out. DeAndre Hunter, well, he's been out a lot throughout his career anyway. So he'll be coming. Hunter's first free throw is up and is good. Coming into the game for the Knicks would be Deuce McBride and Precious Achiuwa come into the game for the Knicks. And coming to the game for the Hawks would be Bogdan Bogdanović will come into the game. And also, I keep forgetting the guy named the center. Agumla. I keep forgetting his name. All right, Knicks inbounds. OG over to Brunson, 16-12. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Bridges, guarded by Bogdanović. Bridges up and in. Good take. 18-12. Hawks with the ball. Daniels over to Trae Young in the lane. Lays it up and in. And I'll tell you what, their guys are good at screening. They're good at screening, and even though that's supposed to be an offensive foul. But all right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson has the ball. Over to Bridges for his corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby, and he loses the ball. Come on, bro. You got to be stronger with the ball. Get the rebound. I mean,
plant that shit. Yeah.
You got to be strong with the ball, bro. You know they're gonna be tapping that stuff out, man. I don't care if you rip somebody or elbow out, bro. You got us. All right, McBride over to Brunson. 18-14 Knicks, 4:38 left to go in the first quarter. Brunson with the ball from the elbow. Brunson, step back, corner shot, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Over to Dyson Daniels, over to Trae Young. Young looking. Passes back to Trae Young down the lane, throws it, and Brunson could have intercepted that ball. Deflected out, it'll be Knicks ball.
He's too worried about that. These dudes could. This game should be opened up a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his name is Okongu. That's what it is, Okongu. I know. I'm like, all right, Hawks inbound to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter, the shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa. Hold that ball, bro. Out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to OG Anunoby, guarded by Bogdanovich. Over to Precious Achiuwa.
I was about to say, how the
Bridges back to Deuce McBride. Over to OG Anunoby with Trae Young on him. Oh, that's a foul.
Exactly. I was thinking, what the hell was they waiting for on that?
Okongu with the foul. I'm like, but those are some of the plays they be letting other teams get away with.
What do you mean? He had to slam him on the ground so they could blow a whistle?
Right. That's what I'm No, but I was saying those are the type of fouls that they've been letting in other games that have been happening. I'm like, bro, those are fouls. I mean, for either team though, I was like, those are fouls. You know, like I said, that's one thing that be having guys frustrated with the referees. They don't call those fouls, and they call soft fouls. All right, OG first free throws up and good. All right, OG second free throw is up. No good.
Yeah.
That's what it's been doing. It's just they've been 1-1, man. They've been like pick one, this one. All right, Hawks with the ball. Daniels over to Trae Young. Young down the lane looking. That's a turnover. Because at first he was trying to go to what's his name, Okongu. Leaf, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, those tangerines. You already know. Knicks and Hawks. Trae Young, the villain, is in the building. Bridges inbounds to McBride. McBride with the ball at the elbow. Over to Precious Achiuwa down the lane on Okongu. Lays it up and in. Should have been an and one too. Okongu over to Trae Young. Knicks up 21-14. Young with the ball, guarded by Brunson. Top of the three-point line. Young throws into Dyson Daniels, out to Bogdanovich. He walked.
He shuffled his feet too, didn't he?
Dyson Daniels, the rebound, no good. Rebounded by McBride. Man, I'm telling you, man.
These dudes doing a 1-2 shuffle over there. I'm like, yo, I'm not seeing these dudes. This
back three, no good, but Bridges right there to put it back up and in. 23-14 Knicks. Man, I mean, that's 3 times in front of the referee. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And you see what I'm saying? If Bridges crashes the boards, that's the extra length we need on the board, on him getting those boards. That easy boards, easy putback. Right. All of that shit counts when you put yourself in a game to crash those boards. He's got to crash those boards. Everybody should crash those boards. Get that extra attempt at the goal or whatever to make these points count.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave them don't leave those points. You know what I mean? Those points could be put in. Like, let's get them.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, the more you round the basket, the more you're gonna get the loose balls and get the rebound. That's all it's about, man.
Exactly.
Hey, second chance, offensive rebounds. That's what you want. That's what you want. And I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. Please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man-Cave podcast. Thank you guys, man, for tapping in on this live watch stream. Knicks versus Hawks in the NBA Cup round, the knockout round from Madison Square Garden. Knicks up 23-14 on the Hawks. The winner of this game advances Saturday to play the Milwaukee Bucks in Vegas. And the winner of that game will play for the championship on Tuesday in Vegas against the winner of the Thunder and whoever wins tonight's game. So, hey, man. Yo, in season, yo, if you can get $500K, man, yo, get $500K off the rip, bro. You know what I'm saying? one lump.
Yeah, yo, listen, make that money count. Listen, I like the way they playing. They just gotta be consistent. Like you said, these passes they just throwing away. Like, listen, let's just get a leash on these things.
Also,
Bring them under control.
yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to my man Leaf Diggy, man, part of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. He's the Nets fan, Brooklyn Nets fan, and also Rutgers basketball. So he do Nets visual. Make sure you go check him out for all the Brooklyn Nets content, man. So check out my man Leaf Diggy and the Brooklyn Nets, and also, like I said, Rutgers basketball. Yeah.
Is Leaf a big Ben Simmons fan over there?
Nah. You know, them dudes can't wait. They can't. They want him going like Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? They be like, I was like, yo, dude's on he's on a what you call it? He's on a this is last year anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he be going now out of your hairs after this season. You know what I'm saying?
But the sad thing is the dude with so much talent, dude. That dude, if you watch some of his games at 6'10" with his speed,
I know.
Yo, unbelievable talent.
He just don't want to go to the free throw line and stuff, bro. That dude, yo, I'm telling you, it's like, because when you're in the free throw line, there's a lot of pressure, and you hear the hecklers talking stuff about you, bro. That's your psyche. Them dudes be in your head.
Yo, every game he played it in his head. What do you mean? He should be used to it by now.
Yo, and every game he plays, he does something in there. People are like, oh my god, he passes up another layup. He don't want to shoot. He passes it back out. I'm like, Ben, you about to dunk the ball? Nah, I'm gonna pass it back out. All right, back to live action. Bogdanovich over to Jalen Johnson. Johnson guarded by OG. Over to Okongwu. Okongwu back to Dyson Daniel. Okongwu down the lane. Precious Achiuwa right there. No good. Rebounded. See, the Hawks are playing with the rebound. The Knicks got to get on the boards. They got to get the rebound.
They gotta get that board. Come on.
All right, Hunter down the lane with an elbow jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa was down there and OG was down there. Them boys, they got to get off their feet, bro. You got to get off your feet. All right. Brunson with the ball over Bridges. Over to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa at the top of the three-point line to Bridges. Bridges around Achiuwa screen. Down Achiuwa at the free throw line. Out to Deuce McBride for his three-point shot. Up and good. 26-14. Johnson inbounds to Dyson Daniels. Daniels over to Okongwu. Okongwu looking, try to go backdoor, but it was cut off over to DeAndre Hunter to Bogdanovich to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson in the lane. His shot is up and good and a foul. I don't know how them guys' pressures are so slow to get there.
Yeah, didn't Jalen Johnson show you this talent when he played for Duke?
Nah. But he was one of the top high school players. The problem at Duke was like he was hurt too before the season started, and that's it set him back. But he still left. Yeah, I mean the talent was there, you know what I'm saying. But it's like mentally,
the talent that you see now is the talent that you think he had then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was playing. I mean, he made these same moves that I see is like the same moves he made at Duke. But like I said, but what happened is like I said, a lot of time these guys when they get injured before the season starts, they have a setback and they don't get to practice too much, and then when they got to work themselves into shape during the season, and that's why you don't see some of it. Because there's only 1 year. If they stay 3-4 years, then it's different.
Jalen Johnson stayed 1 year at Duke.
Yeah, he was 1 year and one and done.
And where did he go in the draft?
He went in the first round to the Hawks. They picked him 19th in the draft.
Oh, they picked him down. Okay.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking like 1 year, one and done. He didn't put up nothing to show people that he could actually play, though. To me.
Yeah, but I mean, when you come in like one of the top recruits in high school, they still, saying the talent is that they don't take a chance on you. He got the talent. He's 6'8". 6'9". You know what I'm saying? So he got size.
Right.
And then, for the Hawks, he played in the G League for like a year and a half or something like that, developed and all that stuff. So, hey, that's what happens. All right, 26-17. Also, Cameron Payne in the game right now for the Knicks. Cameron Payne and Achiuwa back to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball, looking, finds Towns. Towns at the top of the three-point line, guarded by Okongwu. Towns down the lane, and he is fouled. Dude, you fouling people, man. Yeah, I like how the dudes be like, yo, Wales, what's good, man? Wales, thanks for tapping in, bro. Salute. Another member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Make sure you go and subscribe to Wales to New Jersey, Leather to the Face, Boxing, MMA, UFC. Make sure you tap and make sure you subscribe, man. Great content, man. All right, Knicks with the ball. Oh, Towns, bad pass. That was an easy basket. All right, Bogdanovich out to DeAndre Hunter for his three-point shot. Good, 26-20. Bridges inbounds to Payne. See what I'm talking about? The Knicks. Some of these turnovers are unforced turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Payne down the lane, lays it up and in. 28-20. Johnson inbounds to, let me see who just came in the game for the Hawks. Number 27. Let's see.
Come on, we getting lazy on these boards.
Creasy, whatever it's Creasy. Out to DeAndre Hunter with the ball now. Shot is up, no good. Come on. See, this is what I'm talking about. They got to be out there. They got to be out there for them long rebounds. Towns with the ball, rebounds. Out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges, guarded by Creasy. Bridges, over to Towns. His three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. And here comes the Hawks. Johnson with the ball, guarded by Bridges at the top of the three-point line. Still has the ball over to Creasy, over the elbow. Over to Okongwu. Okongwu back to Jalen Johnson. Around a Okongwu screen. Johnson with the shot up and good. Payne inbounds to Achua. Back to Payne. 28-22 Knicks. 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Payne down the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. And his half-court heave is no good. And that will be how the first quarter ends. With the first quarter score, Knicks up 28-22 over the Atlanta Hawks. So, like I said, a lot of opportunity for the Knicks to score, but as we said in the past, man, it's like, yo, today's NBA is about the three-point shooting, guys making shots. A lot of shots is available, is there. You just got to make the shots, man. Just got to make them. Ain't too much defense being played on you like that. You got to make the shots. But the NBA Cup is it. Yeah, the NBA Cup, yeah, it's good for the game of basketball because, like I said, when they first was talking about it, I was like, I don't see what the point about it is. But then, like I said, when you see these guys and they playing for their money, you know what I'm saying, these games are being a little bit more competitive when it's like for the NBA Cup. Because even though, like I said, it's like this right now, by the second, third, fourth quarter, you're going to see a lot more intensity in the game and stuff like that. Guys going to be making shots and, you know, it ain't going to be like, you know how like some games end where, you know, teams are just like, oh, well, this team up 15, 20, I'm just going to lay down and just give it. Nah, they ain't going to do that. They're going to keep playing because guys, like I said, it's for the betterment of the whole team. You know, for the guys who come off the bench, the 15th man, and also to give $500,000, everybody going to get $500K for the ones that win the championship for the NBA Cup. So it's something to play for. If it's not for the starters, it's for the guys off the bench. You know, say guys who don't even get in the game at all. You know what I'm saying? And guys want to, you know, say they want to see everybody win. You know, I mean, the starters, again, they get millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But they know guys on their team ain't getting like that, you know what I'm saying? So they trying to win it for those guys.
Yeah, it's just extra incentive during the early part of the season is put that spark into the season. You know what I mean? And not everybody's in it as well. So
yeah, for ratings for the fans too, and all
that. Right.
And then also the court, right? For you to look at the court, like the design on the court.
Oh yeah, that's the new one. Yeah,
you can't miss it. You can't miss it when you turn on the game. You be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Very loud.
Courts are like orange, green, yellow, red, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is. You know, Knicks got that sun-kissed orange out on the court. Yeah, take that. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these. Take that dude, Bogdanovich and Trae Young. He's like, yo, isolate them dudes and take them.
Well, I mean, the good thing is Campaign coming off the bench. He's definitely looking to drive and get to the hoop if he can. Especially with Bogdanovich, he can't stay with him foot-wise.
You know the thing with Campaign, though, like I said, remember when we signed him, I was just like, man, we could have signed Tyus Jones and also, but it's like Campaign, like I said, I like him though. You know what I'm saying?
Feisty, yes.
And also, I didn't know he do the sideline antics and the dances and all that stuff. He's a guy who get the team all, you know, hyped up and motivated. you know? Yo, it's like I said, some of his in-game dances, you'd be like, what is he doing on the sidelines when it, like if the ball is rolling around the rim and he's doing his waist like that? Like, what is he? You know what I'm saying? And he even got Josh Hart like Josh Hart like, I'm gonna do what you got. I'm doing what you doing.
Listen, I didn't think he would fit in good with being a cross rival with coming from Philadelphia, but he's fitting pretty good with these dudes.
Yeah, and he's not. Yo, one thing about him, he's not afraid to shoot. That's
No,
the thing I like.
not at all.
Like, I mean, he got that side shot, whatever he got. All right, Knicks going inbound. Payne inbounds to Deuce McBride. Yo, Mikal Bridges, this is his 499th consecutive game. Hasn't missed a game. Wow. All right, McBride with the ball. Over to Towns. Oh, wait a minute. You're going to call that, but you don't call the 3-4 obvious in front of you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes when I look at it, it's just like, yo, you know what, man? All right, Rashad into Creasy. Creasy with the ball over to Bogdanovich, almost stolen. Guarded by Deuce McBride around the Okongwu screen. Bogdanovich.
Got to be a foul somewhere in there.
And rebounded by Precious. Nope, out to Bogdanovich. Step back 3-point shot up and no good. Towns with the rebound over to Deuce McBride. McBride. Guarded by Okongwu. McBride guarded by Johnson over the Bridges. And it's stolen by Jalen Johnson. Lays it up and it's blocked, but it's foul. Yeah. That was a pass was telegraphed. Can't telegraph.
Telegraph? Mikal Bridges might as well just say, here, take the ball. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah. And that was a bad angle because you could see like he was right there and he got long arms.
He's looking at him. He's looking at him slow throw it to him. Yeah, invite me to the pass.
Is that David Lee? No, but I know David Lee and a lot of former Knicks been there. All right. Johnson at the free throw line. His first free throw is up and good. 28-23. But see, this, like I said, Knicks be going into like a little stall sometimes. Even though they got one of the best offenses in basketball, sometimes I don't know. They just go through the motions on like they just like, they're like, we know we could turn it up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But don't be like just you turn it up, just keep it on. Because
I would think
they can keep it on, and Johnson's second free throw is no good because they could keep it on. Just blow these teams out like you did in Phoenix.
Exactly. Then you resting up for
McBride to Towns for his 3-point shot. Good. 31-23. Towns inbound. Johnson inbounds to Creasy. Back to Johnson. Guarded by Achua. Backdoor stolen by Towns over to Deuce McBride. McBride ball slips out and stolen by the Hawks. Okongwu. Come on. Unforced turnovers again. What we always talk about. Johnson over to Okongwu. Around the screen. Johnson. What? Step back, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Payne, and here comes the Knicks. There's a lot of questionable moves. Cameron Payne, that's an open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Creasy. Creasy with the ball. Guarded by Precious Achua. Over to Bogdanovich for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns looking over to Josh Hart back in the game. Hart with the ball. Hart. Down the lane. No good. Rebounded by Okongwu. Over to Jalen Johnson. Over to Rashad. Over to Bogdanovich. 3-point shot. Good. Towns inbounds to Josh Hart. 31-26 Hawks. Josh Hart. That should have been a foul too. Hart. Yeah, they call it. Like I said, they'll call that on the Knicks. He did travel though, but they won't miss them calls. I know he got fouled on it. He got fouled on it before he
on that layup.
Yeah, I'm just talking about even before he traveled, he got fouled in the corner. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're talking. All right, Hawks with the ball. Johnson over to Creasy, guarded by McBride. Over to Okongwu, over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich over to that was a walk right there by the rookie. And he dunks it, wins in. But he walked right in front of official. 31-28. See, this is what I'm talking about. The Knicks, they go into this little lull sometimes, man. It's like, yo, he got fouled right there. And see, this is how.
Well, if they wanted to give a foul on Towns on that Creasy stuff, yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, see why Cameron Payne was getting fouled, and they ain't calling until just what you call it. But what he's saying is like, this is how they get technical fouls because they mad at the official. I mean, because the officials like they missing calls, bro. It's like, I mean, it's right in front. It's out in the open. It ain't like it's like, you know, like in a crowd or nothing. It's out in the open. Hard inbounds to Payne over to Towns. Towns over to down to Hart to OG Anunoby for the dunk. All right. Hawks with the ball. Johnson over to Creasy, over to Bogdanovich to Jalen Johnson, almost stolen. That's a jump ball. That's a man. I'll tell you these. Sometimes you look at it like, what are they doing? Josh Hart with the ball out to Deuce McBride from the corner, 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns back up and good. That should have been a foul too.
No fucking foul calls.
And now was he ready to call it a technical foul? See, this is what I'm be talking about with these guys. Knicks would be taking up strong, getting fouls and no calls. Here it is right here. That's a foul right there.
Well, I mean, the good thing is it was straight up. I mean, if they got no call on that, I could live with that. But those other ones is like, yo, these dudes is fighting for rebounds, getting chopped up. The Hassan chopped up on the other end. Yeah. It's like, yo, blow the whistle, dude. Like, come on. I mean, you're letting the game. If you're gonna let the game be physical like this, then let it be physical throughout the game. Don't get the ticky tacks at the end, and then it's going only one sided.
That's what the players be hating, man. If you're gonna let us play. Then it's like, don't be calling the ticky tack fouls. You know what I'm saying? Just call the physical fouls, not the ticky tack. You know what I'm saying? Ticky tack ain't really impacted or changing the person's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Payne. You gotta tell Payne to square up to the basket with that shot.
That's how he shoots. He shoots from the side.
I know.
Turn to the side and just like this is like,
yeah.
Man. Yo, he turned to the side. He letting it rip.
Like, yo, Payne, that's not even a normal looking shot, dude. Square up.
Shooting like that, man. Hey, it's going as long as it goes in. I don't care.
No, exactly, but it just looks weird as shit.
No, it do. Yo, because like I said, I'm used to somebody shooting straight on, but when he turned to, I'm like, what? When we play against him, you know what I'm saying, like with Phoenix and Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying, then you notice it, you know what I'm saying,
right?
But you know what I'm saying, but when you play on your team, you actually can see it like all the time and stuff like hey, that's how he shoots, man. As long as it goes in, it goes in. I mean, and for the most part, it's been going in this season for us, man. So I can't, you know what I'm saying.
Yo, but the weirdest thing about that is that nobody's worked with him to try to change that shot, though. This dude has been in the league, what, fucking 13, 14 years almost, I think?
He's 30 years old.
Okay.
So he's probably been like about 9 years or something like that. 8. Yeah, but the thing about it, I mean, he's shooting like that in college, high school. So, hey, all throughout, ain't nobody, you know, say it was going in there. He was scoring baskets and stuff like that. So, He's just like, hey, what works for me, I'm gonna keep doing it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear you, but you look at like Lonzo Ball, they try to change a shot, Melo Ball, you know what I mean? All these dudes, but for him to come in with a sidewinder kind of shot, like nobody try to like change that shit.
Yo, I'm telling you, like I said, when I was like, what's this dude about to do? I was like, he actually gonna turn? he ain't letting it go, because if he's straight in front of you, you know he ain't shooting. But he turned to the side.
Right, you like, what is going on, bro? Like, you trying to get an angle on this shot?
Like hand down, man down. Yes. All right. Knicks up 7, 35-28. Back to live action. 8:28 left to go in the second quarter. Hawks will inbound the ball. Madison Square Garden NBA Cup knockout round. All right, Trae Young is back in the game. Also, all right, Risoctor inbounds to Trae Young. Young with the ball over to Jalen Johnson. Johnson, ball to Bogdanovich down the lane, lays it up and in. I thought Towns was going to deflect it, but he couldn't get it. Basket is good. 5 Knicks lead. Towns inbounds to Cameron Payne. Payne. And see, this is the type of game when the Knicks play a team like this with the Hawks, you got to score. You can't it ain't like one of these teams that they can't score. These teams gonna keep coming at you. They're going Towns with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Okongwu. Over to Trae Young, tricky Trae, aka the villain, right? Over to the rookie Rashad, back to Okongwu, up and in. See, that's bad defense and communicating on defense. Towns inbounds to Hart. That was a little bit too easy. Hart with the ball out to Cameron Payne in the corner to Deuce McBride in the lane. Out to Josh Hart. Hart. 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Trae Young. Here comes the Hawks. Over to the rookie Rashad. His shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Too many empty possessions for the Knicks. And he got fouled by, oh my God, no foul? See, this is what Hart looking at is like, and this lady, man, he's like, yo, them knees hit. I know them knees hit, man. That's why he's like, yo, Bogdanovich, you fouled a dude. Go sit down. Brunson will be back into the game for the Knicks. So it'll be Towns, and then it'll be Brunson, McBride, and Josh Hart. So McBride will jump against the rookie, Rasaj. Right at the tap, McBride wins over to Towns. Towns down the lane, over to Josh Hart, cutting to the basket. Good. 37-32. Good cut. If they, like I said, every time they keep cutting, it's going to be more points. You just got to keep cutting. Don't stand still. All right, Dyson inbounds to Trae.
My God.
Young over to Bogdanovich to Trae Young. Young over to Okongwu. His shot is up, no good. Foul on Towns, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna call that foul, then you needed to call that foul for Towns on the other end.
That's what
you dig what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like the dude ran up he didn't come on. You even gotta balance the calls out to some degree.
That's what I be talking about in these games, man. It's like, and that's why these guys. And Okongwu at the line, his first free throw was no good. He was Okongwu, high school teammates with the Ball brothers, one of the best high school basketball teams from Chino Hills, California.
That's why he looks familiar. Okay.
He was on that high school team with the Ball brothers. High school. All right, Okongwu's second free throw is up and is also no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball around the town screen. Brunson down the lane to Josh Hart, cutting and one. Yeah, they must have heard Tibbs and Josh Hart's like, yo, you better call a foul before I get another tech.
Whoa! Listen, the dude again chopped him across his body. They had to make that call. My God, you can't you calling these soft ass fouls on other end.
Free throw up and good. 40-32. 40-32. 6:28 left to go in the second quarter. All to the ball. Bogdanovich over to Young. Young around a Clint Capella, who's back in the game. Young with a shot off the glass, good. 40-34. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson finds Towns, and I thought he was gonna over to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane. Out to Brunson for the corner three, up and good. 43-34. All right, Hunter over to Trae Young. 9-point Knicks lead. Trae Young down the lane, looking still stolen by OG Anunoby. Let's go. OG down the lane for the dunk. Should have been a freaking N1.
I know.
34. I'm telling you, man. It's just
dude.
It's like everybody else get an easy basket. The Knicks are getting they got people draped or hanging on them or fouling them and all this stuff. I mean, Bogdanovich, you ain't blocking no shot. Just slapped Hart in the face across his face. You just whacked him.
Exactly.
It's like, yo, he should be fouling out the game. Let me see how many fouls he got because he should be on the bench right now.
Please, you know they ain't calling enough fouls for that dude.
Yo, you know how many fouls Bogdanovich got?
One.
One foul.
Exactly. One foul.
Bro, you know this dude ain't. You know. Wow.
That's why whoever he's defending. Oh my God! Come on. That's chop suey. Come on, dude. Go to the basket every chance you got.
Take him to the basket. It's like, yo,
Come
that's
on.
yo that make the what you call it, make his teammates help him and stuff like that. And find open shoes
All day.
cutters and something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because yo, he should be left flat footed wherever he's guarding at the top of the 3-point line. Is like, yo, just make a move. Because he was questionable for the game, so I don't even think he played the last game. So a lot of these guys are playing. Oh, the reason why some of them are playing in some of these games, like the cup games, because these are the games that NBA want them to play, and if they could play, they have to play. Because I think Trae Young missed a cup game or something. I think they got fined like $100K.
Oh, word? No,
Yeah.
but they was gonna play this game. This is a big. Well, I don't want to say like if they injured, they shouldn't really play,
No,
but it's a big game.
Yeah,
If you move on as well.
Yeah, but most of the time the NBA that they find them if the game is televised and it's one of those type of games is because you know what I'm saying if you could play they want you to play, you know what I'm saying. If you can't play then you can't play, you know what I'm saying. But
right,
especially you know how like they even did it with this, you know, with the Kawhi and them, you used to sit out like televised game on the back to back. It's like they want you to play the televised game, the other game, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Like NBA say, yo, we about that ratings and that money, bro. They coming to see you. And then another thing that's also the fans are paying their money to come see you on the road or something like that. They don't know you ain't gonna play. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, they playing the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard coming, you know what I'm saying? Whereas the home game, they be like, okay, the home game is the home game, but on the road, if you can play, they want you to play. Like I said, Knicks got an 11-point lead, but like I said, this lead should be even bigger than that. This is what I'm talking about. Is like they gotta make some shots, stretch the lead out, and you know, and protect the ball, man. It's like they've been a little bit sloppy with the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, quick question. Should the Yankees had paid Soto the extra $5 million to keep him?
Yeah, they should have paid him the extra $5. But it came to more than that too. It was
that extra year.
The extra year, and then also Soto wanted suites for his family, and the Yankees wasn't willing to do that because they said they didn't give it to Derek Jeter, they didn't give it to Aaron Judge, and they said no. And then the Mets gave him suites for him and his family, you know, for you know what I'm saying, that's part of it. So, you know, the more perks and stuff like the Mets gave him whatever he wanted. Wanted suites for his family. But the Yankee Stadium games is like, nah, we ain't do it for Derek Jeter, who was a legend. We ain't do it for this person. We ain't gonna do it for you either. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to action. Hawks inbound the ball. Trae Young with the ball. Jalen Johnson guarded by OG at the top of the 3-point line over to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter guarded by Josh Hart. His shot is up and good from the side. 45-36. Towns inbounds to Brunson. 5:15 left to go, second quarter. Brunson guarded by Dyson Daniels around the town screen down to OG Anunoby. OG step back jump shot, no good. OG should be posting Jalen Johnson up. You know what I'm saying? Should be posting that dude up. Jalen Johnson is a good player, but he's not really a good defender like that. Trae in the lane for his floater up and good. I mean, he should be abusing. You should be abusing that guy, bro. The Hawks, their players are a little bit long, but they're not like thin. You know what I'm saying? They're not like the size. All right, Brunson with the ball back to Towns. Towns guarded by Daniels over to OG Anunoby. OG out to Towns. Towns down the lane. How's that not a foul? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm talking about Trae down to Clint Capella. That shouldn't have happened to either. 47-40. It's like, yo, I don't know. I mean, as a Josh Hart, you back there. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to see that. You see man and ball. All right, Brunson with the ball. Top of the key around the town screen. Brunson with Clint Capella on. Brunson in the lane. No good. He's trying to draw that foul. All right, Johnson over to Trae Young.
That's a foul. Come on already.
Clint Capella around the Capella screen. Trae back to Capella. Back to Trae Young. Floater in the lane. no good. Rebounded by Towns. And like you said, it should have been a foul. Yo, he should start throwing some elbows. That's all you got to do. Throw an elbow.
But as soon as you throw the elbow, then it's the text. But come on.
No,
The
that's
dude can't be grabbing him. Like, come on.
Right.
Let it go. Like, come
DeAndre
on. Call a foul.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if he just threw his elbow, it would have been a technical foul. But you knock that little dude out with that elbow, he ain't gonna come back. I'll take the tech though. If they ain't gonna call it, then once you start doing that, they'll change that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want the game to get out of hand. That's what you got to do. You whack that dude across with the elbow, you might knock him out. He might have a concussion.
Exactly.
Hey, I'll take that tech. If it's gonna get you out the game, I'll take the tech. Johnson inbounds to Dyson Daniels for DeAndre Hunter from the corner three. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. 9-point Knicks lead, 49-40. 3:27 to go. Man, he almost had a turnover. Towns down the lane. No call. Dyson Daniels. Oh, man. Yeah, I know, man. Hawks inbound to Trae Young. On to Jalen Johnson, who's been, that should have been an offensive wish guard. He's like pushing people down the lane.
What is going on today? Like, are
Dyson,
these dudes out here making calls or what?
right, Dyson Daniels out of control. That was a walk into the lane. He didn't even know where he was. He spun almost. All right, the Hawks will inbound. Trae Young underneath the basket, inbounds corner to DeAndre Hunter, corner 3-point shot, good. 49-43. So Knicks got to score, man. It's like, yo, this was a lot of empty trips.
Come on.
Foul, but it's someone's foul. But the ones that they're getting shots, they got to make them shots. All right, Brunson around the Bridges and the Towns screen. Brunson guarded by Dyson Daniels in the corner to Josh Hart, who's really never ready to shoot. Over to Towns, and that's a foul. About time. Yo. You know what they should have in these games? They should have a gurney. Have to stretch or something out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Trae was slapping the hell out of Towns on that one play, dude. There's no way you could hear him beating up his arm like a drum, like pat 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 pat. Like, come on.
Yeah, now you have the free throw line. You got to make these free throws. Towns already with another. Towns with another. Go ahead for a double. 2 points, 10 rebounds already. His first free throw is up and no good. I'm telling you, bro. Knicks got to work practice free throw. I don't care if you shoot 1,000 free throws, but they miss a lot of free throws lately. They've been missing a lot of free throws. When you look at it, they be like the last time I think for the free throw line they shot like 53% the last game. It was like 10 of 19 or something like that. Towns look like it's no good either. Like I said, they leaving points. These guys are leaving a lot of points on the court, man. All right, rebounded by the Hawks over to Trae Young. That's why I say it's a 6-point game, but it should be a bigger lead than Young in the lane, looking. Throws out to the corner to Jalen Johnson. I thought OG was going to steal that. Over to over to Clint Capella and to Trae Young. Shot is blocked by Mikal Bridges. Over to OG Anunoby. This is what we'll be talking about, bro. This is what I be talking about with the Knicks. That was an easy 2-on-1. And they don't take advantage of the opportunity, man. All right, Johnson inbounds to Trae. 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Trae from a logo 3, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks have been on a little scoring drought, man. Both teams been kind of on a drought. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson down the lane, looking. Nobody's moving. OG Anunoby pull up 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Clint Capella. Guys are selling for shots. Johnson, Trae Young, that's a foul. Yo, that's the thing in basketball nowadays. When guys I just throw up a 3-point shot. That's the easiest thing. I ain't got to make a move. I ain't got to do nothing.
I guess that's the easiest way to play the game now. I mean, is it taken away from the fact that you can get easy buckets? Yeah, because motherfuckers don't have to defend you if you're not making shots.
Josh, you almost knocked the dude out of his uniform. Yeah, man. Or come on, what about the foul down the other end? So DeAndre Hunter will be at the free throw line. 134 left to go, 49-43. Knicks and Hawks, low scoring game. I thought it was going to be a higher scoring game than this, like the first game. But like I said, a lot of misses.
And of course, they're gonna make their free throw.
Yeah. All right, you knew that was a foul. All right, Hunter's second free throw is no good. 49-44. Knicks really haven't scored like in the last 5 minutes. They scored like 4 points or something like that. They haven't been. Brunson with the ball over
Wow.
Towns over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges out to Josh Hart for his corner three. No good. Rebound it. He's going to go against Karl Anthony Towns.
Loose ball foul.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, because he pushed him out of bounds.
Yeah, but it's no different than he's getting the rebound on the other end, and he got dudes hanging on his arm, slapping him up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mean, like I'm just trying to distinguish where are you again balancing out these calls. That's all.
So, same would be on the free throw line. DeAndre Hunter back to the free throw line. His first free throw is no good. I said both teams are missing free throws, huh? 114 before the half. Knicks been on 47 and 49 points for the last 4 minutes of this game. They just have not been able to get the ball in the hole, man. All right, Hunter's second free throw is good. 49-45. And this is the type of game like the Knicks will lose because, like I said, they have to stretch this lead out. They can't stretch the lead out because they're not making the shots.
Not at all.
Step back 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Down to OG and Anunoby. And, yeah, that's the only way you're going to get a foul. You got to jump on top of their necks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also even if he didn't do that, dude, just by hanging on the rim though with the net, that should have been a technical foul.
Yeah, well, if he went up for the shot, it would have definitely been a basket if he made a miss with it. He should have tried to just power through it because either or he oh god, he would have got
first free throw is good. His next one is no good. Hawks with the ball. Mm-hmm. All right, rebound it by Johnson out to Trae Young. Young over to DeAndre Hunter, who's looked like he's just been the offense the whole night. Jalen Johnson to Dyson Daniels for an easy layup from Clint Capella. Knicks just haven't been scoring, bro. That's all. It's not. I mean, some of it is like the fouling, but some of it is just the Knicks just had bad passing. Towns over to Brunson. Brunson looking out to Hart, out to OG and Anunoby. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Back up and in. Should have been an and one. Knocked his damn. Twisted his beard cap off. I mean, the headband is like around his neck.
Yo, the dude took out his braids and shit. Like, come on.
He said, yo, that's what I'm talking about. He got whacked on the head. Trae Young down the lane. Out to Dyson Daniels. Daniels in the corner to Jalen Johnson for his corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Daniels. Wow. Karl Anthony Towns get knocked down. No call. Now.
What is going on tonight, dude? What the refs got a fix on this game or something? What is going on?
That's why when you look at sometimes when I look at the free throw shooting, like if you ain't watching the game, the Knicks will shoot like 19 free throws. Like how they shoot 19 free throws? They should have been in line for 37 free throws or something like that. But they're not calling a lot of calls. That's what I'm saying on both ends. Like this is what's happening in NBA. Even though the scoring is up, it's just a lot of fouls are not being called, and they should be called.
Unbelievable. I mean, Josh Hart was not fouled on that play. I mean,
he basically took his headband off. I mean,
jeez Louise. They ain't like the way that thing was parsed up on his forehead.
They trying to see like if Towns, he got fouled before the what you call it. Come on, he got a foul by who is DeAndre Hunter.
Exactly.
He got fouled before the what you call it. He should be at the free.
Exactly. He was fouled before this.
Carl
Let's
Anthony
make the mugs though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's another thing. They're not making it free throws. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I have to look when I do the halftime stats in a few seconds. I'll look at the stats. It's just like, but Towns, look like you said, headed for another double, 8 points, 15 rebounds already, man. 4 assists, 3 blocks, 3 steals.
Well, if he made his free throws, he would already be double status.
15 rebounds at halftime. Like I said, if these other guys, like you said, Bridges and Anunoby get some more rebounds, hey, they could be they right there to get the ball. They gotta help out. All right, Towns at the free throw line. 0.4 seconds left to go. Towns' first free throw is up and is good. 53-47. And his second free throw is up and it's also good. 54-47. 7-point Knicks lead. 0.4 seconds left. Hawks inbound. And that's it. Halftime. So the halftime score, Knicks 54, Hawks 47. And I'll give you the halftime stats right after a word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Welcome to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
All right, we are at halftime of the Knicks and the Hawks game from Madison Square Garden in New York, part of the NBA Cup. Knicks up 54-47 at halftime. If you think this was going to be a high-scoring game, you were flat out wrong. Low-scoring game, 54-47. Halftime stats for the Atlanta Hawks for the rookie Versace has 2 points at halftime. Jalen Johnson with 6 points and 4 rebounds. 6 points and 7 rebounds. Clint Capella with 6 points and 8 rebounds. Trae Young has 10 points. Dyson Daniels with 4 points. Off the bench, Okongwu with 2 points. DeAndre Hunter, the high scorer for the Hawks, off the bench with 12 points in this game. Bogdan Bogdanović with 5 points. And he should have like about 4 fouls by now, but he only has 1. Way to keep him in. All right, the overall shooting for the Atlanta Hawks, 19 of 52 for only 37%. 3-point shooting, wow, 3 of 16 for 18.9%. Free throws, 6 of 11 for 55%. The Hawks have 27 rebounds, 11 assists, and they have 3 steals and 6 turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 9 points and 4 rebounds. OG Anunoby has 8 points and 2 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns with a double-double, 10 points and 14 rebounds. Jalen Brunson has 8 points. Josh Hart has 12 points. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa with 2 points, Cameron Payne with 2, and Deuce McBride with 3 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 21 of 44 for 48%. 3-point shooting, the Knicks are 6 of 20 for 30%. Free throws, this is why, like I said, the Knicks been missing a lot of free throws. They are 6 of 12 for 50%.
Wow.
The Knicks have 29 rebounds, 14 assists, and they have 8 turnovers. So once again, Knicks 50% from the free throw line. That's part of the story. And like I said, 3-point shooting in this game has been horrendous for both teams. Knicks 6 of 20 and the Hawks 3 of 16. So what was your first half analysis in this game?
Yo, these dudes got to get better with controlling the ball.
You said taking care of the basketball. They got to take care of basketball, make better precise passing and stuff like that, and not too much telegraphing their passes and lazy passes and stuff like that. And hey, like I said, that one I saw in that fast break, man, that should have been a basket. You know what I'm saying? A 2-on-1. You can't mess that.
Easy. You can't. That's an easy bucket.
You can't mess that up, man. I don't care how you flip it, any which way you flip it. That should have been a bucket. That should have been a bucket. So those are things that the Knicks will have to work on in the second half in this game, man. Some adjustments. Knicks are up 7 points, only 7 points. They should be up a lot more. I mean, the Hawks, like I said, the Hawks are here, but the Hawks, like I said, the Knicks really should be up by like 16, 17 points in this game.
Easily.
It's a lot of meat they left on the bone in the first half, man. It's like, a lot of shots was there. They didn't make it. And also, some questionable, a lot of questionable calls with some fouls on there that should have been called, but it is what it is. But like I said, Knicks just got to take better control of the ball in the second half, and Knicks should try to push the pace even when they get the fast break going. It's like I don't see too many fast break opportunities because guys, whoever has the ball, like if Josh Hart has the ball, nobody's really running out there, to be on the break. You know what I'm saying?
They're not looking to fast break the ball. They're
right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I would do that to try to get some easy baskets. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you want before the other team gets set. But like I said, man, got 44 people in here, man. Thank you for tapping into this live watch stream, man. Thank you for tapping from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat right now on the network. Also, streaming live is the Delay of Game crew, doing the Dallas Cowboys, content and stuff like that. So make sure you go over there and tap over there and check those guys out. Great content creator, part of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content and all the other great content creators of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Like I said, man, second half, I'm looking for the Knicks. Got to pick it up, man. Because like I said,
put the pressure on them. Shit, take advantage of those mismatches that they have. Do more backdoor. I mean, the biggest thing is we're leaving a lot of easy points on the board, or not getting a lot of easy points on the board with utilizing what is there. It's a lot of mismatches. They gotta take advantage of that.
Of course, man. Got to take advantage of those opportunities, like I said. And like you said, man, a lot more backdoor cuts, man. That backdoor cuts is working. Guys moving without the basketball. Like I said, you keep doing that, you're going to get easy baskets. You don't even have to work for the shot. It's just there, you know what I'm saying? But if you just going to sit there and not move, then it's like, of course, then it looks like the offense is going to stall. It's going to be bogged down. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, keep the Hawks on defense. Keep them moving. And, hey, tire these guys out, man, because like I said, the best thing for a team is just to watch guys just stand around. If you stand around, I mean, that means I ain't using no energy on the defensive end.
So my thing is, do you think that the Knicks should use more players off the bench? Because now, since Precious is back, Sims is not playing no more.
Mm-hmm.
Or you think Sims wouldn't work well in his lineup to play in the game?
I mean, like I said, in this game, I think they should play. I mean, Hukporti's not playing. I don't know if he's down in the G League or not. Kolik and Pakam Dadier, but yeah, man, put some more guys in there and stuff like that. Because, like I said, a lot of these guys that we have in the lineup, like I said, they're playing through injuries that we don't know how they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, right. We don't know that. The coaching staff knows that. And I would think if you want to keep your players fresher, it's like, hey, put these other guys in while we have a lead. And now I can see if we was losing like big and or down most of the game, now I can see. But if you're winning most of the time, you could put these other guys in there for like 2-3 minutes at a time. You see what I'm saying? Give him for a spell, but he gonna be playing these guys like the whole three. He gonna wait till like the meat rip off the hamstring.
I hope not.
I hope not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I said. Hey, but typical Tiz, man. I mean, what we watched like 2 years ago, remember when Brunson was playing on one leg? He played the whole game. I said, Tiz,
right.
We got a 20-point lead. Take the dude out, man. Let him get
laboring. He was out there laboring. Like, yo, come on, man. Get somebody else in the game.
Bro, honestly, even the last game when Towns was like, when he had like stepped on it and the way he stepped on it, the way he was hobbling and all stuff, I was like, I thought he was going to pull him out. He didn't pull him out the game, bro. I was like, bro, I mean, it's foul. I mean, foul somebody and get somebody else in the game. At least it's like let him go to the bench, take a look at it or something like that. Nah, he ain't do nothing. He just kept them playing. And Towns, like I said, and they went right at him and stuff because he was kind of hobbling a little bit. So that's what you got to do. And
Right.
I'm looking at the bench. I'm like, Tibbs, bro, you don't see this? I know you see this because I could see it. I could see it, and I'm what you call it? I'm 3,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? You like what 8 feet away from the guys and 7. You're watching the guys right there.
No, he's hoping he could work his way through the injury, I guess.
Unbelievable, man. Hey, like I said,
listen, I don't know what it is about that, and I think sometimes in a nutshell, they should criticize the coach more in those press conferences at the end of the game with that too. Those should be direct questions to the coach. When you see a player laboring like that, why don't you take him out the game? You know what I mean? There's got to be a call you make as a coach to get somebody else in there with that. And those questions at the end of the game to me don't be the one. They'll be like, oh well, how you think how severe was his injury? Like, and he'll be like, oh, it looked like he was out there still trying to give it a good effort. Like, no, dude, why you had him out there trying to give a good effort? How about bring him to the sideline and get him stretched out? Like you said, get him looked at, to see where he really is. So no, some of those things we have to put on the coaching and not on the players because the players just keep saying they're fine and trying to work through it.
Yep. And in other news is about talking about this what's his name, Jimmy Butler. He like in trade talks and stuff like that. He's open to 4 teams, like like a win now team, like like the Warriors, the Suns. Who else he had? The Rockets, and because he's from Houston, so
right.
Rockets, and it was one more team in there. It's Warriors, Suns, Rockets, and who was it?
I think it was Memphis.
Nah, it wasn't Memphis. Let me see, because they just had on the 4 teams he's open to being traded to. We got a couple of them.
Clippers. The Clippers.
No, Mavericks.
Oh, it was the Mavericks? Wow.
Mavericks, yeah, it's the Mavericks. I guess
the
Mavericks
is
Luka. I mean,
the Mavericks is already stacked unless the Mavericks is just going to give up young players for him.
Yeah, but I mean, he's from Texas, so that's why he had the war.
Okay, yeah.
Has in the war and the Rockets in there. The Clippers, he didn't want to go to the Clippers. It's like, hell, I don't even know what they're doing with Kawhi over there because Kawhi looked like that dude been missing. Yo, this is the thing with Kawhi. Kawhi was trying to be in the Olympics and all this. It's like, bro, they send you home.
I know.
It's like, and then you come back to the season, and it's like, you're not even ready for the season. I'm like, bro, what be going on with these guys? And B the same way. And B, you playing in Olympic games, but now the season started. It's like, bro, people just like these guys whose injury during the season, they should not be allowed to be on the Olympic team or something like that. Who in the Olympics, they should be like sit these guys down, let them, rehab and all this type of stuff for the season and stuff like that. Especially if they're injury prone. You know what I'm saying?
Right, or give that spot to somebody that can better use that spot.
Right. That's what I keep saying. It's like when Kawhi, I was like, why is Kawhi going? Why is he going, bro? It's like, yo, this dude's like, and he didn't even play in the playoffs. He didn't even play in the playoffs.
No.
Like, man,
he was still hurt. That's what I'm saying. He made the team. I'm like, why? Because he was injured. You're gonna tell me he's gonna play? He didn't play in the playoffs, but he's gonna play it didn't make sense. It didn't even make sense how they picked that team.
But you know what? No, the thing about it, but that's the thing though. Guys don't even have to try for teams anymore. They just it's like whoever the committee, they pick the players that they want to play. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy, and that's what what's name was saying. Like Kyrie was saying, like, bro, I remember back then when people had to try out for the team, which everybody know you had to try out for the team. Now they're not even trying out; they just like picking guys who they want, and that's it. It's like that's not how it's supposed to be.
No, not at all.
That's why things are happening the way it's happening. It's like you picking guys, who big name players, but these big name players always hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's like. And they hurt during the season. It's like, yo, and then what? If they're gonna be missing games during the season, what do you think they're gonna do in the Olympic game? You think they're gonna play every game in the Olympic game? They're gonna be doing the same thing they've been doing when they were with their team.
Well, they was hoping because you're only playing sometimes as a Olympic player, you only play him one game a week or some shit like that. So it's not like it's an overload of you playing games back to back to back like that. You know what I mean? So you was hoping to get more productivity out of players based on the longevity of the games and stuff like that. But these dudes is not even healthy. You know what I mean? Like Embiid, like exactly, like he played at least, but he just wasn't healthy. You know what I mean? He just came out when the Knicks knocked him out in the early rounds of the playoffs. He should have been already set for surgery right after that.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he held off because he knew they was going to pick him for the Olympic team. Or excuse me, he was trying to decide what team he was going to play for during that time, for going into the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So that was his big dilemma.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the fans. We all know the usual suspects who's always hurt. The Olympic Committee should know that too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the coaches should know that when they pick the team. Like, why would you put Kawhi on the team when you know he was hurt? Like, come on, I understand he's one of the top players, but
right.
you just don't put him on the team just because.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm about to tip off the third quarter in a few minutes. Like I said, Knicks better come out in this better come out with some sense of urgency out here. Come out with a sense of urgency. All right. Knicks will have the ball start of the third quarter. Like I said, I want to see some baskets. I want to see how the Knicks going to come out in the first 6 minutes of this third quarter. Hard inbounds to Bridges. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Dyson Daniels over to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns with the ball. What's that? 6 seconds back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Capella. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Rasacha. Over to Trae Young. Young around the Clint Capella screen. Young out to Jalen Johnson for his elbow 3-point shot. Good. 54-50. Towns inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges. Bridges looking. Finds OG Anunoby for his elbow 3-point shot. Good. Come right back. Daniels over to Trae Young. Young around a Capella screen. Young over to Capella. Back to Young to Jalen Johnson for the dunk. And see, Town should have been over there. He should have been over there. I mean, it's a give and go. You can see the play developing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said sometimes when I look at some of these guys, the way they play defense, man, it's just like, it's almost like watching an NBA All-Star game when they just get out the way and just like, all right, Knicks inbounds to Brunson over to OG Anunoby to Josh Hart. Hart over to Towns for his 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good. 60-52. Johnson inbounds to Trae Young. Young out to Daniels. Daniels over to Johnson. Johnson guarded by OG to Rasacha. Rasacha back to Trae Young. Young with the ball looking down to Rasacha in the lane. Over to Clint Capella for his shot. Air ball. Rebounded by Hart. Hart guarded by Rasacha. That's a foul. Over to OG Anunoby for the dunk inside. But they call a foul before. At least OGB, the one thing about him, he has good. He has good on what you call it down. He'll seal somebody down there and stuff like that.
Right, he'll definitely get in position where he could catch that.
And he had tricky Trae on him who was holding him. And Trae, come on, Knicks inbound to Bridges, down to Hart, back to Bridges for a fall away shot, up and good. 10-point Knicks lead. Daniels over to Trae Young. Trae Like I said, this game is for the Knicks. If the Knicks really want that, they could been at this game. The Hawks are just in it. Trae Young with the shot, no good, but he is fouled by Bridges. I mean, the Hawks are telling the Knicks, yo, you want this game, take it, man. Knicks just got to start scoring. Knicks got to get hot. If they get hot, this game is open. All right. Young will be at the free throw line. Bridges, I don't even what you arguing. You foul him.
Well, he's trying to say he jumped back into him, but no, you ran into his back.
That's what Brunson do too. That's a foul. You on his back. Young's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is also good. 62-54, 8-point Knicks lead. Early third quarter. Knicks with the ball inbound. Like I said, this is where the Knicks got to take advantage and stuff like that, man. Get this lead out. Brunson inbound. Hart. I don't know. Hart, go get the ball. Sometimes Hart back to Brunson. My whole thing is I can see how Hart running and stuff like that. Brunson with the ball across the timeline over to OG Anunoby to Hart. Hart down the lane, shot up, no good, and he's be at the free throw line.
Now they're challenging it.
Yeah, I know that's what it's looking like. He's going to challenge. I mean, they could challenge it. Like I said, I think they're going to, let me see the play. I think they're going to lose because he did get fouled. But that injury, man, those groin injuries. Let me see. Yeah, man. What are you talking about? They challenge it. I mean, his hands is up, but your hands is all on the dude's elbows too and stuff like that. I mean, going into him. Now, if Dyson Daniels had just stood there and just took the charge, But that's another lost start in today's NBA. Guys ain't trying to get their bodies like that. Brunson taking charges. A lot of guys ain't taking them charges.
Well, they got to be built for those charges too.
A lot of guys are built for it. They just don't want to take it. I mean, Brunson taking charges from anybody. I could be MB coming out. He'll take the charge from anybody.
I know, but is Bridges built to take those charges?
No, he's built to take those charges. He's a skinny dude. But what I'm saying is, if you're a defensive player like that, you take charges. If you take charges, guys back in the day was taking charges, and they wasn't big dudes and stuff like that. If you just a defensive player, that's what you do. That's what you do. It's just in today's NBA, these guys don't do that. It's a different sport. I mean, it's a different game in basketball. These guys not as tough as those guys were back in the day. Back in the day, used to be a lot of charges in the NBA. He's got a lot of guys now, they ain't taking no charges. They're going to get fouls. They're going to foul the person trying to take the charge. Because, like I said, taking the charge to me that's a turnover. It's good. It's just as good. If you can't block the shot, I'll take the charge. Because what happens if you start taking a lot of charges, then other teams will stop trying to penetrate in the lane. Because if you know what I'm saying, because if you get in that lane like Giannis, if people are going to keep taking charges on Giannis, it'll stop his game a little bit, because then he knows when he gets to that free throw line into the paint, he's going to have to stop. You know what I'm saying? But if the guys ain't taking no charges, he's just going to keep doing it.
Right.
See, these guys today, they ain't going to do it. Back in the day, yeah, come on in there, Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Barkley, Oakley, them guys, they going to take a charge. You know what I'm saying? It don't Starks, anybody, they'll take a charge. Charlie Ward, they'll take a charge. They don't care. You still getting a lot of charges, you're going to be in foul trouble. You're going to be sitting on the bench. How's the weather up there, man? It's been raining.
Raining like crazy.
That's how it's been like. That's how I was here on the last couple of days. It stopped today, but yeah, yesterday and the day before last year was rain. I was like, "Yep, it's moving up the coast, man."
Yo, they won the challenge.
NBA Cup, yeah. Even on that stuff is then like I said, the Knicks do that stuff, then they be like, "Nah, that's a foul." Oh, they always come up with some explanation when the Knicks do it. Oh, he hit him on his elbow, touched his elbow or something like that. It's like, so it is an unsuccessful. Yeah. But other teams do it. Yeah, he hit the ball first. I mean, he did touch the ball first. He didn't do it. So Hawks will win the challenge. And To tell you the truth, though, I mean, even though they won the challenge, to me that's bogus. Because guess what? His arms wasn't straight up; it was at an angle. Your arms got to be straight back or straight up. It's not if you're on the angle, you're gonna foul somebody like that because you're bent. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna foul somebody. Hawks with the ball, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson down the lane. His shot looked like it got deflected. Hawks with the ball. Trae Young down to Jalen Johnson. Shot up and good. And he'll be at the free throw line for to complete the 3-point play. And that's another thing. Like I said, a lot of guys, their defensive intensity is not like I said, is just that's why I look at the game. Even in NFL is the same way too. With the defensive intensity is soft, and that's how the league wants it. Because again, the NFL, there's no more Legion of Boom defense. They don't want those type of defense that was like getting them bone crushing hits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And Dyson Daniel, I mean, Jalen Johnson missed, but Daniels down the lane tips it up and in 4-point Knicks lead. Knicks not boxing out, not paying attention. That's what I'm saying. This game is right. It's only a 4-point game. It's one possession game, really. Knicks with the ball. OG Anunoby over to Mikal Bridges for his shot. No good. That's a Towns with the rebound to Bridges to Anunoby for his 3-point shot. No good. See what I'm talking about? A lot of good open shots. They just not making them. And they not even contested. Oh, what a pass by Johnson down to Capella. Capella back to Johnson for a shot. No good. Rebound by OG Anunoby and out to Josh Hart. Hart to Mikal Bridges. Corner 3-point shot. That's all they like. Too many misses. They fall in love with too many with the 3-point shot instead of running to the basket for a layup. Blocked by OG Anunoby. Great defense of Jalen Brunson. Here we go again. Brunson. Down the lane. Looked like he got fouled on that. Out to OG Anunoby. Shot. No good. Bridges taps out, but here comes the Hawks. Trae Young. He walked over to Jalen Johnson for the layup. 2-point game. He walked. Trae Young walked. Hawks on an 8-0 run and 157. Knicks are not scoring. Knicks haven't been scoring. They, like I said, they are not scoring the ball, man. It's a lot of wide open shots that they're missing.
Well, the biggest thing is like, yo, just the same old shit. Like we're relying on something that we could get easier shots.
Right. And then dudes are doing step back 3-point shots. It's like falling out of bounds. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Exactly. I'm like, Mikal Bridges, really? You could have set your feet, got a better shot than that. Like, come on, dude.
Right.
I mean, your shot is not bad, but it's not that good.
Yeah, guys think they Steph Curry. They not
it's
Steph
like, come
Curry.
on, dude.
It's like, bro, and this is why leads in the NBA shrinks a lot because of the 3-point shooting. Teams fall in love with the 3-point shooting. They have a lead, they fall in love with it, and they be missing a lot of shots, and the rebounds are often missed, and these teams are getting back in games. Because what are the Hawks doing? The Hawks are going to the basket. They're going to the basket. That's how they're getting their points. I mean, they're shooting little threes here, but they going to the basket and getting easy baskets. While the Knicks are shooting 28-foot shots, and they don't want like cutting in the lane by the free throw line and going down the lane and laying it up and in or.
Right, they're getting layups. Like, why would you just shoot yourself back, shoot yourself out of the game when you can get layups to bring yourself back into the game, and that's what they're doing.
Right, Knicks just had a 10-point lead. They just had a 10-point lead. Now it's down to 2. And it ain't nothing that the Hawks are doing that's so tremendous. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Knicks falling in love with long 3-point jump shots instead of going to the basket. And like I said, the Knicks been leading this game for the longest, and they really haven't put a stronghold in the game. They just had a 10-point lead, and they could have keep stretching the lead out. But the way they've been playing tonight, man, is just like I said, is just too many missed shots, bro. Too many missed long 3-point shots. For that matter, let me see how many 3-point shots. Yeah, the Knicks are 8 of 26. 8 of 26 from 3-point range. The Hawks are 4 of 18, but they only shot 18 threes. The Knicks have shot 26. The Hawks only made 4. Knicks, and that's what I say. The Hawks are like getting more 2-point shot baskets, 2-point shots.
Yo, Shador is at the game. Does that mean something?
Oh, he's only at the. You know why he's at the game? It's the I think it's the Heisman. I think it's like
Okay.
something like this. It's something they out there for because I think he received that other award for the quarterback or something like that. And then because right now there's the college football thing is the bowl games will start like what in another week or something. Bowl games, I think I want to say next week. What's today? Today's I think they start like at the end of this week or
11th.
the 11th. That's today.
Yeah.
It's about the college. Let me see what the college.
Good pass. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Brunson with the ball. Let me see what the college football. And see. Brunson around the town screen. Brunson down the lane looking. Finds OG Anunoby who cuts back door. Yeah. What I've been saying. Easy, right? Easy does it. That's what you got to do. Easy does it, man. And they didn't settle for threes. Young in the lane. Floater in the lane up and good. 64-62. I think Army game is like the 14th. That's Saturday. All right, 2-point Knicks lead. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. There's like 3 Hawks around there. Why people got to move, man? It's like Towns and Hart like stuck. Look at town. See, it's crowded. It's like too many people down at Brunson's. Step back shot blocked. Brunson and 24-second shot because guys are not moving. They stand. It's like 3. It's all congested. You got to move away from him to open it up. You standing there with your man is going to clog it up. You got to move away. All right. DeAndre Hunter back in the game. Over to Trae Young. Guarded by Bridges. Young down the lane. Looking. Still has the ball. Over to Dyson Daniels. Daniels down to Clint Capella. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Looking. Finds Towns. Towns guarded by Capella. That was a foul. Those are fouls. Those are all fouls. How is those not a foul? You got, man, see, that's what I'm talking about. 66-62. All right, Capella inbounds to Young. Young, step back, 3-point shot, up and good. 66-65. 1 point Knicks lead. And like I said, this is how the Knicks lose games because, like I said, they fall in too low with the 3-point shot, it's not putting the ball in the hole, man. Brunson with the ball. What are he going to do? Out to Towns. He going to shoot a 3. Yep. No good. Rebounded by Trae Young. Here comes the Hawks. Out to Jalen Johnson. Johnson back to Trae Young wide open. Almost logo 3. Got it. Whoever man that is, you're not even picking him up. I mean, you sitting back in lane. Nobody should be sitting back in the lane with Trae Young. That's your man. You got to pick him up full court. All right, Towns over to Brunson. And just like that, a 10-point Knicks lead has been evaporated. Brunson in the lane with a shot. No good. Kept it short. Hawks ball. Coming into the game, Okongwu and Bogdanovich will come into the game for the Hawks. Hawks now with a 2-point lead, 68-66 over the Knicks. 5:18 left to go in the third quarter. Hawks inbounds. Trae inbounds to Trae Young. 2-point Hawks lead. Young down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled.
They don't have an answer for what's going on right now.
Yeah, they have an answer. Take it to the hole and stop selling for 3-point shots. That's their problem. They keep selling for 3-point shots on the offensive side, and they're not making them. If you're making them, is one thing. If you're not making them, it's like go inside, post these guys up, and make them foul you. Young's first free throw. At the free throw lines, first free throw is up, and it's good. So in the game for the Hawks is Bogdanovich, Dyson Daniels, Trae Young, Okongwu, and let me see who else is in there. For the Knicks coming into the game, Towns and Hart will depart. Precious Achiuwa and Deuce McBride will enter the game. I don't know what Quinn Snyder outfit is. He got the red glasses.
Hmm.
Young's first second free throws up and good. 4-point Hawks lead. They've outscored the Knicks now. They've outscored the Knicks by 11 because the Knicks had a 7-point halftime lead. They have been. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks have been selling too much for 3-point shots. Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Achua.
Oh my God.
Bridges to Deuce McBride. McBride back to Brunson. Those are fouls. All fouls to Precious Achua. In the lane to OG Anunoby. His shot is no good. Yeah, I know. They found the Knicks all over the place. No calls. Tom, you're not going to call a timeout?
Well, they just came out of a timeout, but the bottom line is even coming out of that, they're just looking real sloppy. I have no idea what Brunson's doing. He's got to really get his focus into the game. I'm looking for him to really settle down and really come into his own at least in something.
Yeah, the Hawks have outscored the Knicks in this quarter, man. I mean, Trae Young with the ball, and here comes another. Here he comes over to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich in the corner to DeAndre Hunter. His step back 3-point shot is good. They're making their shots. Like I said, all it is making shots. That's all it is. Achua over to Brunson. 7-point Atlanta lead. Brunson over to Achua. And over to Deuce McBride. Step back jump shot up and good. 73-68. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks don't run no offense. That's what I'm talking. He don't have no offense. They have no scheme. Nothing. It's just a read and react. That's what I'm saying. If they making the shots, it's good. But if they're not making shots, they don't have no scheme, bro. They don't have a system. So to me, it almost looked like, like everybody say, it's just basketball, just a different game today. It's just evolved. It's just no more. You know how the rap game, they took out like the what you call it, the how can I say it? No more like like albums and all stuff is now streaming and all that stuff is like they just water everything down.
Right.
And Precious Achua is like, bro, get a rebound. The rebound came off and he looked like he's a little bit. Brunson with the ball out to Deuce McBride, another 3-point shot. These shots are not falling down, bro. Okongwu over to Dyson Daniels. All the Hawks is doing is taking a good shot. They're getting 2-point shots. Trae Young in the lane. Look at Young. Where is he going? Yeah, over Precious Achua. Who's bad, but that's what I say. He ain't even healthy like that. A 7-point Hawks lead. Knicks with the ball.
These dudes outscored the Knicks 14 points in this quarter, dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks are not scoring. Even in the second quarter. And then Deuce McBride, what are you not looking at, bro? You want the ball to come directly at you. It's like the ball's coming, like anything in the vicinity, you got to get over there. It's right there. Young. Over to Dyson Daniels. Daniels guarded by Brunson in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Look at Brunson. You almost hit the ball. Dude, grab the rebound. These dudes are taking. It's like they can't even grab a rebound. It's almost went out of bounds. Brunson in the lane. And looked like the Hawks almost like in the zone defense.
The fucking zone defense. These motherfuckers ain't.
Another missed 3-point shot. Precious Achua, you had the ball. Took it right out your hands to Bogdanovich, who beat the Knicks down court. I don't know how he beat. How does a guy like that beat a guard back down court, Bogdanovich? These guys are just not playing good, bro. They just not playing good, bro. It's almost like the Knicks are playing like in cement. It's almost like I don't know how to just like explain it as far as like playing through injuries or walking. It's like everybody's hobbled or something.
They're playing with no fire. They're playing with no desire. It's just like it lacks the daisical out there. It's really going down.
Like it's almost like when you play on an injury, you really don't want to do too much. So you just settle for a jump shot, like 3-point shots, and then you turn around and run back, and you come back. You don't want to make no move, so you just like, instead of making a move and using some energy, let me just shoot another long shot. Is open or whatever. I'll take it, and I ain't making it. Oh well, you know what I'm saying. So now the Knicks are down by 9 points, so they've been outscored by 16 points in this quarter by the Hawks, and really, the Knicks been outscored in the second half. Like remember, I said the Knicks wasn't scoring in the second half. They wasn't scoring the last 5-6 minutes of the game. They just was not scoring, and the game was
6 for 20, 2 for 10 this quarter from
yeah,
three.
yeah. They settling for 3-point shots. And this so it's almost like this is like what they become is like they just love a trailing and coming from behind. You're working extra to come from behind, or when you have a lead, you keep the lead. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they just do. It's like they're one of the high scoring teams, but it's like if the shot's not falling, you got to change your what you call it. If the shot's not falling from 3-point range, you got to change your game and take it easier shots. This is. Hawks 25 points since in the third quarter. Yeah, Knicks only scored 6 points. Towns back in the game to Bridges. That pass is almost what you call it. Bridges up and in. That pass was almost deflected. It's like even their passes is not even it's lazy, weak passes. It's just the pass is not strong. Okongwu. And that's a block, but that looks like a foul. Daniel Berry was
dead. That definitely did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, that was even a weak defensive attempt. That's what I'm saying. The defense is just weak.
Wow.
All right, Trae Young over to Bogdanovich to Okongwu. Trae Young, DeAndre Hunter, down the lane. Nobody there, just dunks around Cameron Payne. Yeah, no, the dude was going baseline. You didn't even use the baseline as your ally to have him step out. You didn't even go further out to make him step out. Knicks with the ball down 9 points over to Towns. Cameron Payne over to Towns. Towns stole to Deuce McBride with Trae Young. Look at Trae. Trae trying to play some. Trae ain't got no D like that, bro. Precious Achiuwa, he'll shoot a 3-point shot. Why not? Why not shoot a 3-point shot, Precious Achiuwa? I mean, you barely have some legs. I mean, you look like you're playing through an injury, and he's gonna shoot a 3-point shot. You don't have the legs to shoot.
Did it look like he needed to shoot that three? I don't even know what the hell that was. That was like he tried to he tried to line it up or some shit. I don't know. That wasn't a shot.
You have a leg injury, you're gonna be you're already gonna be short on shot. It's like you don't have the leg, you don't have to live. That's what I'm saying. Bridges. Deuce McBride from the corner three. They fall in love with 3-point shot. Like I said, everybody just want to shoot a 3-point shot. Bridges, wow. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young down the lane to Okongwu.
Oh my God.
Up. No good. Rebounded by Achiuwa. Over to Cameron Payne. Look, nobody's back for the Knicks. Look, that's what I'm saying. Cameron Payne ahead is like, the Knicks, these guys are just jogging back. Offensive foul on Towns. I don't know what he was doing or something like that, but like I said, with Bogdanovich, another slow dude is like, I don't even know how you get embroiled with that guy anyway, but Knicks are not playing good in this third quarter. They haven't played good since the first quarter. And even in the first quarter, even though they had a lead, they really just hasn't – it's just been the same thing, bro. Well, while the Knicks are struggling, the Hawks are taking advantage, and guess what? And they doing what they're supposed to be doing. A 9-point Hawks lead over to Trae Young. Where you go? DeAndre Hunter, guarded by Deuce McBride. Yeah, he got Deuce McBride on him. What do you do? Yeah, in the lane. Take it down there. 11-point Hawks lead. He taking advantage of the mismatch. He didn't pull up a 3-point shot. Towns. That was a foul right there. I was like, to Deuce McBride, his shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson down the lane. And it's deflected. Precious Achiuwa with the ball. Out to Bridges. Back to Cameron Payne. Payne with a shot in the lane. Up and good. That should have been a foul too. Like I said, man. 81-72, 17 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hawks will hold for the last shot.
I don't like the matchups that we had in that third quarter either.
To Bogdan, his 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Yeah, the thing about it, but you got guys like Deuce McBride and what's the name? He should be firing off the bench, bro. That dude should be. But then again, like I said, he was out too for something with some injury. First was an illness, then it was some lumbar. I was like patella or something. I don't know, man. I don't know what type of injuries these guys are having because they're being very vague with these injuries, and then it's like it turns to something different.
Yeah, but Deuce should be playing Trae. You should be having Bridges on like Horter or Bogdanovich. The matchups are just not making sense to me. That's why you got campaign, taking on like he's bigger. He was able to just take him.
Free in third quarter scoring, Hawks 34 points in the third quarter, Knicks 18. Outscored by 16 points as a 9-point Hawk. Yeah, because like I said, Knicks settling for long shots because they don't want to work for the shots. They just want to. It's easy to just do a 3-point shot if nobody's really guarding you. They'll give you the shot, take it. You're not making it, and then guess what? Then you take a long 3-point shot. Then you're not even getting back on defense. How you not getting back on defense? You already take a 3-point shot. That's what I'm saying. These dudes are not hustling, man. They're not hustling, bro. And now look at this like this. This game used up most of this game, and now the Hawks are taking control of the game in the third quarter. In the third quarter, they done took control of the game because guess what? They realized, like, look, we ain't going to be shooting too many threes. We just going to take it to them, get the 2-point shots. And what happened? The 2-point shots, they was down 10 points in the third quarter, and now they up 9 points at the end of the third quarter because you fell in love with the 3-point shooting and you're not making it. It's one thing if you're making the shots, it's different. If you're not making it, stop shooting and get in there. It's like this. This is what I'm talking about Tom Thibodeau as a coach. You have to be a leader of men. You have to pull them to the side and get in their ass and tell them stop with the shit and get real. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying with him is just like he's too soft. Like I said, sometimes I mean he gets. I don't know, man. And you're a veteran coach. You're not. It's not like you're a rookie coach. You're a veteran coach. You should know these things. You should pull these guys like stop taking the 3-point shot. Let's do this and let's do that. But like I said, he doesn't run a system. So I mean, it's like it's no offense. His offense don't have no what you call to it. It's just get the ball and whoever get an open shot, take a shot or whatever and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, when we growing up, it's like we had like things like the Princeton offense, the UCLA 4 high, 4 low, something, the flex offense, a motion offense, something like that. Guys are constantly moving back to a Princeton. I don't even know what it's like. I say, it's a read and react. Read and react to what?
Well, it's supposed to start off with a high pick and roll, and then balance itself out from there. But the fact is, I honestly, we haven't heard much from Brunson early on. If you think about it, I mean, he hit a couple of early shots, but he's been in a lull for a while now. Yeah, he has to get going. We need Brunson to get going in this fourth quarter to revitalize us, give us back somewhere or whatever.
Right, and then you look at with Brunson, like I said, in this game, Bridges with 13, OG with 13, Karl-Anthony Towns had 15 points, 18 rebounds. Brunson only has 8 points. He hasn't scored since in the second quarter, so he didn't score in the third quarter at all. He's 3 of 11 of shooting. Towns is 5 of 12. OG Anunoby is 5 of 13. Bridges is 6 of 12. These guys are taking a lot of shots, and they're not making them. That's the difference. And these shots that they're taking, these shots are not contested shots. A lot of
oh my god
shots. Yeah, Hawks with the ball. Creasy with the ball over the ball. Back to Creasy. Creasy with the ball over to Okongwu. Jalen Johnson, alley-oop, and Towns just look at it like, dude, you can't jump up and deflect the pass away. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes with the defense, like I said, man, it's like, and then whoever's up there is not even making the passer it's like making
it's not even making it difficult for them to even lob the pass.
It's just like the defense is like, bro, Deuce McBride and Deuce, you're supposed to be a defensive player. He's not even playing good defense. Bridges not playing good defense. OG Anunoby is the one that's playing defense. These other guys are not. I mean, they're not pests out there like what's the name TJ McConnell and them other guys who are pests like Alvarado. It's like McBride was playing like that, but I don't see him really playing like that really anymore at all.
That's Nick Ball.
I don't see him, you know what I'm saying? 83-74, Knicks with the ball. Bridges over to Cameron Payne. Damn, Payne, you had another 3-point shot. Payne, if you'd have kept on going, you would have had a layup. Bro, there was nobody in the lane, bro. You kicked it out to Bridges for a 3-point shot. You was down and nobody was there. Once you got past the dude, there was nobody there. And that's the thing. They selling for too many.
That's not a foul. Come on. Give me a break now. Stop.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, if the Knicks ain't playing, what you call it, Towns in the lane, yeah, that should have been a foul, but it is what it is. Up ahead to what's his name, DeAndre Hunter. Look, he almost going out of bounds, and look at the effort he made. He saves it to Jalen Johnson for the layup. 85-70, because the Knicks ain't getting back on defense. They not even getting back on defense. McBride over to Karl Anthony Towns at the top of the three-point line, guarded by Kongu. Those are all fouls right there. Towns with a dunk. These calls, man. They just, and every time this lady does our game, I hate when the ladies do our game because Jalen Johnson with the ball, and he is fouled by Towns, and he pissed off because he's not getting calls, which is true. He's not getting calls, and they're getting calls for Jalen Johnson or something. Kongu's foul up and down. His fouls, those are all fouls. He's pushing with his hands. He's pushing them, and those are no calls. And they showing all that stuff. You can't be pushing somebody. You stretching your hand out, pushing the person while they dribbling. And look at the lady. Like I said, they see that's what things like this. Like, yo, he's like, yo, he getting up in her too. It's like, yo, shut up, man. Jalen Johnson free throws up and is good. Josh Hart and OG Anunoby will come back into the game. Johnson's second free throw is up and is also good. The talent, Johnson, you fouled him. I mean, listen, all these things are fouls.
He fouled him. No, he definitely fouled him.
You just got to call the fouls on both ends. That's all they're saying is it's call the fouls. You know, if it's a foul, it's a foul. But you're calling the ticky-tack. You're not calling the ticky-tack foul. I mean, all right, Knicks with the ball inbound. Achua over to Cameron Payne. Payne, guarded by Okongwu at the top.
That's a foul. Come on.
Deuce McBride down to Cameron Payne for his three-point shot from the corner. Yep. Again, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. And that was a foul, but they ain't even call that. And Deuce McBride over to Josh Hart. Hart. Corner, Cameron Payne. Yep. Three-point shot. No good. Can't hit it. Yep. That's the problem. They fall in love with the three-point shot. Creasy with his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua. All they doing is just shooting three-point shots. Over to OG Anunoby, and that's a foul. But Deuce McBride, air ball. Be Knicks ball. But like I said, the Knicks are down, struggling. They can't make shots. It's not even a defense. Some of it is foul, but a lot of it is just like too many wide open shot, man. Mets, thanks for tapping in. This is Lunacy Slow. 10 minutes was to call a timeout in quarter number 3 is infuriating. Also, stop shooting threes, you idiots. Yeah, man, that's what you got to do, man. It's like no spark. Nobody's coming off the bench with spark. Anything is like, and everybody's shot is just off because they just shooting three-point shots. You'll make a three-point shot here and there, but everybody's shot is just off. It's like you was up 10, now you down 11. All right, Payne, inbounds to Precious Achua. What happened? Stolen by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, slow man, over to Johnson. Stolen back by Precious Achua. Here comes the Knicks to Jalen Brunson. What they going to do? Josh Hart, three-point shot. That finally went in. 87-79, but there it again, selling for three-point shots. It's just too bad. Like I said, we have a coach. Like I said, a veteran coach that's just like letting these guys do whatever they want to do. All right, Johnson over to Rasad, out to Bogdanovich for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Okongwu underneath. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah, because nobody else is rebounding. He's getting out rebounded, man.
He's got to bring in Sims. He's got to bring. This is too small of a lineup for this team.
Brunson with the ball.
Fouls.
Brunson with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Johnson.
Fouls.
Over deflected by Precious Achua. Precious looking, finds Josh Hart. No call. Foul. He got fouled. No call. Out to Cameron Payne. OG Anunoby. Three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Foul again. No call. Out to Cameron Payne. Three-point shot. Finally good. 89-82. like I said, when things like this happen, I won't be surprised if somebody at some point they're gonna go after an official and start do something because it's like, yo, they're just pissed off. It's just too much. What you call it, man? It's like Johnson in the lane, his shot blocked. Of course, Cameron Payne not in position to get the what's his name with this Johnson rebound. Nobody's rebounding again. Rashada with this 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. The Knicks are just not hustling, bro. They just not hustling. I mean, and the Hawks scored because the Knicks are not hustling to get rebounds. You can't be getting out rebounded like you know the ball is going out by the 3-point line, out by the free throw line. The guards have got to be back there to get those balls too.
Well, it's either you're gonna box out or you're gonna get out rebounded. You cannot out jump them because they're long. The bottom line of it, that's what I keep saying. I don't even understand. You got basically at one point he had 4 guards and 3 guards in the lineup. You got your smallest guy was Trae Young. Everybody else is 6'6" and up. Like you're getting out rebounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And then my whole thing is, like I said, you got guys in there shooting 3-point shots a lot, and they're not making the shots, and you're not even like telling them the timeout list. Let's stop with the 3-point shot. Let's go in there. Let's cut to the basket. Let's go to the basket. Drive to the basket.
This was horrible, dude. This started off good, and this went back sour like quickly, very quickly.
And don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's a 9-point lead, 6:52 left to go. If they keep doing the same thing, it's gonna happen. If they change up, it's something they can make it. All it is, like I said, it's nothing really that the Hawks are doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Knicks just not making shots and there's fouls being. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it too. But still, it's a lot of opportunity the Knicks had, and they just wasted it. You know what I'm saying? They just wasted it because they're selling for some long shots.
Yeah, but that's overall. They're just not playing good ball in general. Outside of missing shots, I mean, they're making piss poor defensive plays. They're making bad judgment plays on offense. I mean, nobody's boxing out. It's just looking bad all over. And then guys that should be on the back end, how we get guys getting easy fast break layups when you got 2 point guards at the top of the key?
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're not getting back on defense. You get Bogdanovich, a slow guy, getting he behind he's behind the defense. This dude is slow as hell. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like
that's what's driving me nuts with watching this. What are we doing?
After that play, you should have called a timeout and get in the faces of your guards, man. Get in their asses, like, yo, that's what I'm saying. I don't see no fire out this guy, man. I'm just looking at this and it's just like, and that's what I know. People talking about Mitchell Robinson, but when Mitchell Robinson's in this game, he's getting rebounds or he's blocking the shots. He's controlling that damn board down there and all that type of stuff. These other guys are getting out rebounded. I don't give a damn who down there. Towns getting a lot of rebounds too. Precious Achiuwa, he gets his rebound. Like I said, a lot of this to me, it looked like some of these guys are just like, it's just like these guys are just all like injured. Because Brunson ain't playing like the MVP level he's playing last year. It's like he's not, you know what I'm saying? It's something like I can't put my hands on it, but it's like it just feels that way. You know what I'm saying? Because a year ago too, he's like, oh man, this dude's playing. This dude's scoring like 40 points on a reg. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I'm saying? That dude was like making them, but it's like now it's just like he's just gingerly running up and down the court at times. Like so, there's more to it than we know. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Deuce is all jacked up. Like, come on, dude. We could.
Deuce now is more into just shooting 3-point shots. I mean, his defensive intensity ain't like the way it used to be. He's just like I said. It's just like, bro, this was your calling card defense. That was your calling card. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like,
Wow, you called a foul. Wow. Okay.
All right, back to action. Knicks inbounds. Cameron Payne. He finally bring Jericho Sims in with 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brunson finally he gets a call, and Hart again got his headband whacked off. It's like, yo, Hart, y'all gotta start going up. Start going up with the elbows, bro. You start going up with the elbows and stuff. I mean, he grabbed his arm, and the other dude, his man. He said both people fouled him. Can he get 4 free throws?
Listen, I mean, did they give the ref an extra chance to make a actual call? I guess so.
I mean, guys are getting fouled off the top, though. From the top, you can see the foul from the top of the three-point line before they even get down the basket. Brunson's second free throw was good. 91-84, 7-point Hawks lead. But the Knicks got to start at defensive. The Knicks got to play some defense because they can't keep trading baskets for baskets now with 6:46 left to go. They got to get defensive stops. All right, Hawks inbound. Johnson inbounds to Trae Young. Young around an Okongwu screen. Young guarded by Josh Hart. Young down the lane. Jericho Sims with a good attempt. That's what I'm talking about with Sims. You see how he got up over to Josh Hart, altered that shot. Because if he didn't get up like that, that would have been an easy basket for Young. Brunson down the lane, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. OG and Anunoby. OG got to play with some more, too. They got to put some, because OG is a Jalen Johnson. That was a Matador defense. That's what I'm talking about. Who you think was going to be back there? All right. Brunson with the ball over to Cameron Payne. Back to Brunson. Back to Cameron Payne. What are you going to do? Around the Jericho Sinsbeck. Out to Josh Hart. 3-point shot. Good. Johnson inbounds to Young. Like I said, it starts on the defensive end. You got to play defense, though. You got to stop them. You got to stop them on the defensive end. That's where it's going to be at. If you ain't stopping them and you trading baskets for baskets, you ain't never coming back, bro. All right, Young around the Okongwu screen over to Okongwu.
You can't tell me that's not a foul.
To Okongwu up and in. 95-87, 8-point Knicks lead. Brunson up to Josh Hart. Hart to OG Anunoby. Bogdanovich ain't fouling people and they talking about that. They ain't no block shot. They know that shit ain't no block shot. What I'm saying, man, I just look at it like, it's just laughable.
Well, listen, I would, like you said, I would like OG to have the tenacity, like, yo, I'm gonna rip this ball right through the net on your head. But again, the way he went up, it was like, oh, I'm gonna get fouled. But again, go up like you want to get fouled.
All right, Trae Young with the ball. Down to, what's his name? Dyson Daniels out to Trae Young. Young looking wide open. Dyson Daniels, 3-point shot, good. 98-87.
Nobody helped rebounding.
Nope. Josh Hart in the lane, fouled by Trae Young. No call. Out to OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges settled for a 3 again. No good. Rebounding. Nobody down to help rebound. Yep. Everybody fanned out by the 3-point line. 4:30 left to go. Trae Young with the ball. Out by the logo. Guarded by Josh Hart. Young. Down the lane. Floater up. No good. Karl Anthony Towns is right there. Got out rebounded by Clint Capella. Young. 3-point shot. No good. Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Fouled by Trae Young. Oh, he's getting fouled by Trae Young. I mean, the dude is another foul, no call. He got fouled all the way up. Dyson Daniels over to Jalen Johnson. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Knicks ain't trying to do. Knicks ain't going to win this game, bro. They not making no defensive stop. They not getting rebounds. They getting fouled with no calls. But hey, they selling for threes too and stuff like that. But they not making stuff on the defensive end. Down to Jalen Johnson, out to Dyson Daniels in the corner. DeAndre Hunter wide open, 3-point shot, good. 101-89. Knicks with the ball. Josh Hart down the lane, out to Brunson, guarded by Jalen Johnson. Shot, no, out to OG Anunoby, falling out of bounds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why you're not gonna come back, bro. You shooting 3-point shots. Bounds. Trae Young with the ball. Young. Alley-oop to DeAndre Hunter because nobody, and that's what that's part of the problem has been. Part of the problem has been like the defensive miscommunications, and a lot of that is excuses. Because, like I said, a lot of time when you play on the court, you can see guys behind you. You can see all that stuff. It's like, that play like that should never been what you call it.
Exactly, it's a lackluster of paying the fuck attention. And like I said, where the fuck Brunson falling asleep?
Right. That's
Falling
what.
asleep. Look, he's in no man's land.
Right. That
He's in
was
no man's land. Who is he guarding? Ask Brunson who is he guarding. He can't tell you nobody. He's in no man's land.
That's what I'm saying.
And all of a sudden, a lob is over the top. You jumping up like you want to catch a lob. Like, dude, find a man. Then that man wouldn't have been open as much.
But well, my whole thing. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You wasn't going. The dude has the ball. You're not going over there to stop him anyway.
Because he was trying to clog the lane again. But you're guarding. He threw an alley-oop over the top of everybody because you're clogging one side of the lane, and the guy's wide the fuck open.
But
So
even in clogging lane, you're not even that far back. You up like that dude's way behind you. I mean, you're never gonna see him. You're never gonna see him that far back. I mean, that far. I mean, he's behind you. That was an easy basket. That was like the easiest basket.
He's in no man's land, like I told you, and
Right.
he wasn't even paying attention. That's why I said to you, I don't know how they got these matchups. Like, why do you, like? I understand the Hawks. They got Trae on like OG or Mikal Bridges again. Why we're not exploiting that matchup? Who the fuck knows? But again, we're getting exploited because Jalen Brunson cannot guard Hunter. Hunter or fucking or campaign or Deuce. We cannot put Hunter. You can't put those dudes on those type players. They exploited that shit tonight all day. And Brunson's off. He's not hitting shots. So of course that's where we're losing outscoring because he normally puts up some kind of points to combat where his defense is lackluster. But I don't know if he's slumping or the defender is just that good on him at this point. What's the name? What's the name? He's playing good D on him.
Who?
That rookie, I would assume, was playing good D on him.
He's about the rookie and the Hawks playing good D on who?
On Brunson.
They ain't playing no good defense on Brunson. I mean, they.
Well, I mean, Brunson's not scoring. I mean, he normally could at least get buckets and fouls or something.
What I'm saying is he's getting fouled and he's not making buckets either. And then some of the shots are off, like his 3-point shots up, but the actual other shots is like I said. I mean, some of it is like he's getting fouled a lot too, but he's not making shots either. He's not playing like I said, he's not playing like he was playing last year and the year before. You know what I'm saying? Something's a little bit different off. Like I said, some of these guys could be playing through some injuries that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Out rebounded by 8, 6 for fucking 22 from 3. Dude, come on.
With too many 3-point shots, fall in love with too many 3-point shots.
For sure, we're getting out rebounded. I mean, this whole second half, the Knicks has been out rebounded. That's very obvious.
Yeah, look who shows up when the Knicks lose and when they win and he ain't showing up. J4 said, "Damn, looks like the New York Pants are about to be eliminated from the NBA Cup."
Yo, yeah. J4, word, dude. What up, Jay? What up, Jay? Hey, you probably watching a game or something now? Come on, stop it.
All right. What's the name? Hart makes the free throw, 103-92, 240 left to go in the game. But like I said, man, outscoring the Knicks 56-38 in the second half. That's the problem. Like I said, the Knicks was up in this game, man. It's like too many look at offensive rebounding. The guys are right there to get rebounds. They're not getting the rebounds, bro. And like I said, it's just like I said, look, Trae Young, another 3-point shot. Look, they get more rebounds. Look at that. How are you getting Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's all I'll be saying, bro. It's just like the Knicks' only rebounders that they really have. I mean, Towns is rebounding, like I said, is Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, and Julius Randle. And Josh Hart. These other guys are not. They don't be getting rebounds, and the rebounds be right there for them to get. They're just not getting it. And sometimes you have to have a knack for it. But there's some guys that just is effort. Rebound is just effort level. You can get there. You know what I'm saying? The ball is right there. But like I said, when they watching films, they watch the tape and all that stuff. It's like they ain't doing nothing in the film review and all stuff. So it's like if the coach ain't saying nothing to them and all stuff, Bridges underneath for a layup. But if the coach ain't saying nothing to you and ripping you, then it's like, yo, they ain't gonna change.
Look at this stupid shit.
Look
at this dumb ass shit here.
Alley you to yep. Because guess what? The passer, no pressure. The passer, no pressure whatsoever. No, in order to stop that pass, he has to be defended to make the pass difficult in the first place, and then the guy back there has to stay back to deflect him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Yo, but like I said, you saw this game 105-96. Trae Young, alley oop to what you call it. And OG and Nobe ain't playing good defense either. Him and Towns between both
You
of them.
see that now. Now you saw OG just fell asleep on that as well.
But to me, that's what I'm saying. It's like we play basketball. It's like we already know. It's like you have a man. You're assigned a man, and guess what? There's no screens. So look at it. There's no screens. So they're not being screened and all stuff. So it's just like you're just not playing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you're just not. There's no effort level though, bro. It'd be different if you're getting screened and bumped off your man. But look at that. Nobody's beating no screen. And look at that. Look at the rebounding. Clint Capella getting tipping because like these other guys are not helping out rebounding and stuff like that. They flat footed. Shim Bridges is about to put up a 3-point shot. That's what I'm saying. All they settle for is 3-point shots in this game, man. All they settle for is 3-point shots in this game. And the Knicks will be eliminated from the cup, and the Hawks will advance to play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. And that means the Knicks will be playing on Sunday. Knicks had a chance, man. Game at home. No defensive effort, man. Intensity, like I said. Guys are not holding each other accountable on defense. And they can say what they want to say as far as, yeah, we still get the chemistry down. Chemistry is there, bro. Only thing you got to do is just like defense is all about communication and effort level. You got to put effort level on defense. Them guys ain't playing no defense out there, man. Like
the only difference I can notice, like, would Mitchell Robinson be a plus in this game? Yes, he would. He would be that extra true rebounder, rim protector, yada yada yada. But we don't have that. I mean, outside of that, Brunson had a bad game. I can't say Towns had an extraordinary game. He had an average game. Again, we needed a balanced effort of everybody rebounding and crashing the boards because the Hawks, to me, play with a big lineup. You cannot go in there with a 3-guard alignment thinking that you're gonna unless we're fast breaking, unless we running them up and down the court. That's the only way we could. Wait.
Well, what do you call a timeout for? What do you call a timeout
I don't know. I don't even know. To stretch out the game, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, what do you call a time for? Like I said, just like noticing basketball. Like I said, when we used to play basketball, it's like guys was like really up. They used to check people from like full court pressure and all that stuff, and then even the half court defense was much better in the NBA back then. But because, like I said, the athletes of today, these guys are lazy on defense. They don't hardly play defense. It's like everybody watch everybody shoot jumpers and 3-point shots and run around and do this and do that. That's what I say. The defensive intensity, you watch the 90s, Knicks, Bulls, Heat, all them type of stuff, they would be, these guys today probably only average like about 70 points in a game because them guys would be all up in those guys and you ain't getting no easy shots. There's going to be a lot of 24-second shot clock violation. Guys will be tired left and right because of the defense being played on them. You know what I'm saying? These guys ain't playing no type of defense whatsoever. Guys get allowed to get wide open shots. Anybody can bring the ball up. Hell, a 7'3" guy can inbound the ball. I mean, get that ball inbound from full court and bring it up because nobody's going to pressure him. Back then, you had to be a point guard. If you was in a point guard, guys were stealing the ball from you. These guys don't do that in today's NBA. They don't do that. And
but you're basing it off of how like they got Mikal Bridges playing Trae Young. He's not going for any steals. He's not doing anything. He's supposed to just slow him down and make a difficult shot for him.
Yeah, but they're not making a difficult shot. You watching these guys when they play, they're playing off of these guys. It's almost like when you're watching football. Look at this dude. It's almost like when you're playing football and it's 3rd and 3, and the guys on defense, the DB is supposed to be right up on the line to guard those guys, but instead they're standing 10 feet back. Why are you standing 10 feet back? It's 3rd and 3. That's what I'm saying, bro. The defensive intensity is the same thing in football. There's no more Legion of Doom defense. There's no more Ray Lewis type defense no more. The guys are soft. They don't even run. I mean, the helmet thing and all that stuff with hitting people in the helmet, but that's different. But guys are not even like they're allowing quarterbacks to run. They're allowing quarterbacks to run all over the place and not even like tattooing these guys. It's like they soft. They don't want to hit. Back in the day, you think quarterbacks was running and like, yo, them dudes get creamed. You know what I'm saying? They will get creamed. You know what I'm saying? And they'll think twice about running. These guys nowadays, these quarterbacks, they run. They're like, oh, I'm going to run because guess what? I ain't going to get hit too hard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, all right. So the Knicks are eliminated from the Cup. So the the Hawks will go on to play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. The Knicks eliminated from the Cups. They will face. They'll be playing on Sunday at 6:00, I believe, against the I want to say Orlando Magic. Could be wrong, but yeah, I'll be doing that game on Sunday too. But Knicks eliminated from the Cubs. Once again, the final score is 1-0. Atlanta Hawks came into New York and got the victory. Knicks was leading this game for a majority of the game until like the third quarter when the Knicks was, like I said, they just went in a long drought. The Hawks took advantage. You say started shooting more 2-point shots and took advantage of it and came out with the victory. Final score: Hawks 108-101. Hawks go to 14-12 on the season. Knicks fall to 15-10 on the season. Final stats for the Atlanta Hawks. The rookie Rasacher finishes with 2 points in the game. Jalen Johnson finishes with a double-double in the game. 21 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. Clint Capella, 11 points, 13 rebounds, a double-double. So they got 2 double-double guys in rebounds. Trae Young finishes with 22 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. Dyson Daniels, 9 points. Off the bench, Okongwu finishes with a double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds. DeAndre Hunter had 24 points off the bench. Bogdan Bogdanovic with 7 points. The overall shooting for the Hawks, 43 of 104 for 41%. Wow. And they won a game shooting 41%, 43 of 104. 3-point shooting, 9 of 31 for 29%. Free throw shooting, the Hawks are only 13 of 20 for 65%. But the Hawks, big in the rebounding department, 58 rebounds and 27 assists. It finishes with 10 turnovers. For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges finished with 19 points. OG Anunoby finishes with 13 points. Karl Anthony Towns, a double-double in the game, 19 points, 19 rebounds. Jalen Brunson only finishes with 14 points, 8 assists. He was 5 of 15 from the field. Josh Hart finishes with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa with 2 points and 5 rebounds. Cameron Payne finishes with 7 points. Miles McBride with 5 points off the bench. Knicks overall shooting 40 of 93 for 43%. But 3-point shooting, the Knicks was 11 of 42 for 26%. Free throw shooting 9 of 15 for 60%. Knicks were out rebounded 57-49. Knicks had 49 rebounds, 27 assists, and 12 turnovers. So that's where the Knicks lost this game at the 3-point line, 11 of 42. They took 42 3-pointers, only made 11 for 26%. The Hawks took 31 threes and only made 9 for 29%. And the Knicks only went to the free throw line this game 15 times, 9 of 15 for 60%. The Hawks went 20 times, 13 of 20 for 65%. Wow. That right there. And that's what I'm saying. That's where the game was lost at, man. So even towards the second quarter, like I said, when the Knicks were struggling, shooting the ball, and like I said, the Hawks was just, like I said, the Hawks was just waiting just like to be knocked out, and the Knicks could never knock them out, man. They could never knock them out because of poor shooting, poor defensive intensity, and really rebounding. Got out rebound this game. The Hawks had 3 guys with double digits rebound. The Knicks only had 1, Towns with 19 and 19. But rebounding, crazy, man. 57 rebounds for the Hawks. Knicks with 49 rebounds. So, what is your final thoughts on the game, man, before we get out of here?
Yo, I think these dudes really soured me on watching them right now. Listen, the intensity, nothing was there for me that showed anything like they wanted to win. And the fact is, like, yo, they got to do better. They got to play better, man.
Yeah, like I told you, even the last 5 games, the Knicks effort level, like I said, they started games out real slow against Detroit and other. The coach has to step up and say something to these guys. Got to wake these guys up. You can't. I mean, the season just started. It's only, what is it, 25 games into the season, bro. You can't be telling me like your effort level is not there. I could see if it's game 65 of the season or 70 is a long season, but the season just started. And I know you got some injuries, but you also have to have intensity level, and guys have to have energy level. The energy level is low at times. And then on top of that, you used to get on these rookies, you used to get on Obi Toppy for defense. There's a lot of guys ain't really playing defense. I don't see you getting on these guys. That's what I'm saying. He has a selective who he wants to get on. And that's another thing people was talking about. He didn't get on like Julius Randle, who was always a bad defensive player and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, you a veteran coach. It's like, yo, man the hell up and get in these guys and talk to them. And that's all. Like I said, I like Tip was a good coach. He's not a great coach. You know, people like Chuck Daly, Bill Parcells, these guys will get up in anybody's face. They don't care who you are if you ain't given an effort level. You can't pick and choose who you want to get up, you know, in their faces and stuff like that. You're the coach. You're the veteran coach. You have the cachet and all this type of stuff. Get in these guys and talk to them. Look at film and look at it like this. These guys ain't giving the effort level, bro. And some of this stuff ain't no like miscommunication and all that. No, it's just you can look at it. If you're not being screened and all that type of stuff, is like you're just in there like, and you just playing back off of guys and guys getting behind you and this and that. And I mean, come on, bro. There's no effort. It's not no effort. Everything is like, yo, defense is about determination and hustle. Either you got it or you don't got it, or you don't want to do it. You got to want to do it to play defense. If you don't play defense, you're not going to win a lot of games, and especially if you're not shooting good. And then you fall in love with 3-point shots. It's like, bro, you shot 42 shots tonight. You only hit 11 of them. At what point do you think it's like, you know what? Let's stop and let's go to the basket and let's, and go to the free throw. Try to get to the free throw line. Yeah. Like I said, there was some things in there where I thought they, she got some foul calls, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But still, because you played right into it, you kept settling for 3-point shots, and then you shooting some shots that's like falling out of bounds and fall away. I mean, come on, bro. You gotta be you gotta step into your shot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your feet squared up and you know what I'm saying, like a great shot. I mean, you guys, you're not that good of a shooter to be like, well, I could shoot off of one leg or do all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like that, man. But anyway, like I said, man, Knicks go down, man, 108-100. They go to 15-10 on the season, while the Hawks go to 14-12. The Hawks will advance the knockout round to go and play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday, while the Knicks will return back to the regular season. And like I said, they'll be playing Sunday at 6 o'clock. I believe it'll be the Orlando Magics, I believe. So I'll be on there for the call on that, man. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat, man. Thanks for my boy Jay Force for coming through, for supporting. Boy Mets 2128, Daniel Berry, Wales to New Jersey, Leaf Diggy. As always, bro, thanks for the support, man. And like I said, and if this is your first time to my podcast, man, please hit that like and subscribe button for the Man Cave podcast, as well as for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat, man. Like I said, always bring you great content, man. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's grow the network so we can keep bringing great content, man. As always, man, thank you guys for tapping in. Demeet, man, thanks for stepping in today, man, for this game. Even though the outcome is what we didn't want, you know what I'm saying? Because at first it looked good, but that quickly evaporated like towards the end of the second quarter and all that stuff. And you saw the third quarter, Knicks looked like they was about to do a little something, and they had a 10-point lead. And then all of a sudden, the doors just fucking flung open, and that was it, man. The Hawks just made a comeback. And like I said, if you really look at this game, and it wasn't something special that the Hawks did or anything. It was just like the Knicks was just too out of it. And the Hawks, like I said early on, the Hawks was letting them like, hey, you want to give us a knockout punch? We're ready for it. And the Knicks could never give out the knockout punch. And then the Hawks just got their second win. And that's what happened, man. They delivered the knockout punch to the Knicks. But like I said, Knicks got to look at themselves at some of this defensive defensive effort. Jalen Brunson, like I said, not playing at the MVP candidate level right now. Towns, like I said, having a great season so far. Needs some more help. OG Anunoby playing some great defense from time to time. Mikal Bridges struggling on the defensive end. And like I said, these guys got to have I ain't gonna say like a players only meeting or something with the coach or something or like that, but they got to talk about what's going on, man. They got to get the defensive effort level. If they go back and watch this tape, I could see, I mean, the average fan can even see there's no defensive intensity and all this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or they have spots here and there. Guys are not getting back on defense in transition and stuff like that. And the rebounding is just atrocious. If it's Towns ain't getting rebounds or Josh Hart, nobody else is really getting rebounds, you know, between Anunoby, Bridges, Brunson. And these guys, like I said, they all can help out in the rebounding. There's no reason you should have like 3 or 4 rebounds in a game with that many misses. Everybody should be having like 10, 12 rebounds in this game. You know what I'm saying? Then Towns collected 19 by himself, you know. Josh Hart had 11. And that was it. Those are the high rebound. Even Precious Achiuwa, I know he just come back from an injury and stuff like that, but Knicks got to get better up. Maybe you should have put Jericho Sims in there for more because Sims, at least he could get rebounds and stuff like that. You
Something gave somebody else a chance.
And then Porty, you know what I'm saying? He's not playing this game. I don't know what, I mean, I know he ain't hurt. Maybe he's down in the G League or something, but I know he wasn't hurt. So he might have been down in the G League, man. But anyway, man, like I said, thank you guys for tapping in, man. Like I said, I'll see you guys next time on the Man-Cave podcast. I'll be back Sunday at 6 o'clock, but I'll also be Sunday at 1 o'clock doing the early, like the NFL games, like the Giants game and stuff like that. So I'll be back on there as well. So until next time, peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalize mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, Trae, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 in screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most